Today we're here to mourn my man, Nagito Kameda. Now that is... Hold on. Today... Can y'all hear that? Can y'all, like, hear that? I don't know why I'm dealing with such a... like a, an echo right now. Hear what? The game? No, my echo! Can you not hear that? Why am I going crazy? Can you all not hear that? The echo in the background! You can't hear that. No echo. What? What is happening? There's an I'm telling you. I'm telling you there's an echo. But look. Today we are here to mourn my fucking psycho boyfriend. This game said, I killed your favorite character. How are you dealing with that? Also, who's your backup character? Okay. And now I'm mad. They're running out of people to kill. But that's okay, because he's over here. Hold on, let me crack him out. Let me crack him out. There he is, with the crazy face and everything. Hello there, Hajime. You know, it'll be fine. How many more people can they kill off? Like, all of them? Who is left? If they kill Sonya, I'll cry. I'll cry like I cried when they killed Gundam. I'm not joking. Who is left? Nagito's dead. I don't believe that for a second. He's dead. He's dead. He shouldn't be. If they kill Fuyuhiko, man. Why would I even play? See, like I said that about Gundam, and y'all were like, "Hi, you're funny, Taz," and then I stopped playing it for like 3 weeks. I just played Final Fantasy because I missed it. Hi Pazza, how are you doing today? I'm drinking an energy drink. Haven't done that in a long time. It's supposed to be tropical, but it tastes like... I want to say like if you melted down jelly babies. Yeah, if you melted down jelly babies, that's the taste I'm getting right now. Yum yum yum. I'm good. Energy drinks never taste how they say they will. Correct. There's only one energy drink I've ever liked, and it was the Relentless Lemon flavor, because it just tasted like lemonade. You know what I mean? Hey, Carmen, thank you so much for the follow. It's lovely to meet you. Hey, hello. I'm Taz. It's nice to meet you. These are my hamsters. They're mine. They've always been mine. I don't know what they're about. It's great to meet you. I use he, they pronouns, and you know when you're trying to think of something interesting to tell people about yourself and then you just like forget everything about yourself. It's lovely to meet you. Please introduce yourself in the chat. We're playing Danganronpa right now. Tell me who your favorite character is and I'll tell you if they're dead yet. Cute hamsters. Thank you! It's Sandy, Jumpy, Champy, and Magazine. They're my favorite little guys. Can you tell what my favorite character is? Did you steal them from Gundam? No, I adopted them. Don't tell him nothing. I adopted them, I promise. You know, he was like, oh, I'm busy, I've got stuff to do. Yeah, Monokuma has a stampede to show me, and I was like, cool, I'll hold your hamsters, and he just hasn't come back yet. He's not dead. I really like Nagito. That's a shame! Me too. Me too. That's why I put on the crying eyes today. I kind of want to do it all the time. I like this look. But that's okay, because look. No, this game was like, oh, your favorite is Gundam? I'm gonna kill Gundam. Who's your backup favorite? Nagito? Bitch, he's dead. But that's okay, because I've got a Gundam here. And I've got a Nagito over here, so like, it's fine. Like, they're here with me in spirit. We got the Blushy Face Gundam and Crazy Eyes Nagito, so like, what could go wrong? Do you think I could hang these from my ears? Do you like my earring? Pop them back when I go. But I'm serious, if it turns out Fuyuhiko was the one who did it, I will cry and I'll stop playing the game. Because, like, there's no one else in the game I play it for. So. Like, you know, Danganronpa's killing everyone's favorite characters. True. True. When I didn't play the first one, I watched the playthrough of the first one. When they killed Sakura, I was like, oh. It do be like that. I know. Can't wait to play 3 and then get really, like, emotionally attached to someone. And it turns out they kill/are killed in, like, the second episode. Like, when Ibuki died, oh my god, I'm so sad. I didn't export that stream in time, but I yelled. I was like, no, not Ibuki. She was my sunshine girl. She wrote the iconic song. I shout out the baby, but I don't know who the father is. Iconic! The world is not going to be the same without her, but we have cosplayers, so... Sorry, Ibuki cosplayers. So, quick recap. My friends really liked Mizono from the first movie. Yes! The pop idol. Yeah, it was a little while since I've actually seen a playthrough. But yes, Sayaka Mizono? Is that her name? Yes, Sayaka. She was interesting. She was so interesting. I feel like, because like when I watched it the first time, I was like, oh my god, Sayaka's so cute. She just wants to be protected. And I was like, you know, typical girly character. Like, that's cool. But then when it turned out she was the one who did the dying, I was like, she was gonna kill him! And free me! That bitch! And my respect for her went up by like 30%, I want to say. Then she died and made everyone hate her, right? Mad respect. Mad respect. Oh my god, there's a boy I like. I'm gonna frame him for murder. Now that's a pro gamer move. That's what I would call a pro gamer move. For real. So, quick recap. Local Tumblr sexy man, Nagito Kameda, went a little feral, I want to say. Went a little nuts. And was like, tell me who the traitor is, I want to know. And if you don't tell me, I've got these handy dandy bombs hidden all over the show. And we were like, Nagito, that's not cool. And he's like, I know. And then was like, I'm just gonna wait here. If you want to tell me who the murderer is, let me know. And we were like, dude, what the fuck, that's so not cool. So we're trying to find the bombs. We found the bombs. We thought they were gonna go off, turns out they were fireworks. And we were like, bad Nagito, what a sussy baka, or whatever the kids are saying nowadays. Don't go back on me. Oh my god, I've just realized his body's on the background. I know. When you were like, I really like Nagito, I was like, oh. I mean, he's in the shot. At least he's here. I was like, oh no. So yeah, Nagito was like wildin', and he was like, I'll be waiting next door. And we were like, okay, let's go talk to him about this, because we need to work through this. This is bad. Then everything set on fire, and we were like, oh, this is something. We lost him. Boys, we lost him, boys. Came in here, and somebody, oh my god, local Tumblr sexy man faced off against a big rod and lost. Lost horrendously. So we've got to figure out who killed him. Now, if you don't mind me, I'm gonna take a fat sip of my energy drink and then engage my voice actor training. It tastes like shit, honestly. I got it for free with an order or something, and I was like, I'll try it. I usually have a coffee, but I don't drink the same thing, and I'm regretting not just having a coffee. Have you played the third game? No, actually. This is the first time I'm playing through the second game, and then I'm probably gonna take a break and then play the third game after I've played something else, because I need some answers. What the fuck is going on up in here right now, right? So, Kazuichi is saying what I said when I saw when it panned down. It was Nagito. I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. So like you and me both, Kazuichi. Oh. Okay, I'm not gonna start that because I haven't warmed up, and that would hurt my voice. So you got that? Oh, we're all screaming. You need to know what's happening. I have no idea what's happening. I know that there is Hajime's from the reserve course. He's a sassy little man. People are dying. What's going on here? I don't even know. Is he really dead? He's not pretending to be dead, is he? I mean, I wouldn't put it past him. I mean, it's Nagito, you know? Right, that's what I just said. That's right, it is Nagito. He always messes with us. He always tries to confuse us. That's why I can't believe it. Yeah, man, straight up. Don't take my phone on. Everyone's sus. You can't even trust yourself. Yeah, he said something to me before Gundam's trial. Nagito was like, how do you feel about stories where it turns out you are the killer? And I was like, is that foreshadowing? And he was like, don't worry about it. And I was like, don't wilder me like that, mister. So, like, I just want to assess this. Somebody really took this man down a peg. They said that this was personal. Can you see it? All of the scratch marks and everything. Someone really was like, I'm just gonna take this and just Nagito this. Nagito's like, hey, how do you feel about potentially actually being a murderer? And you're like, what? And he's like, don't worry about it, just Nagito things. This man, I could not. Nagito is not only mad, but knows everything, right? I just want to pick that little brain apart. Where is my little stuffy? If I open this up, it's gonna contain Danganronpa 2 spoilers. Tell me what you know. Oh, I can't stay mad at you. Okay. Nagito ended up in such a cruel state. Nagito is dead. I really like your Nagito voice. Thank you! He really is just a wild card. And we loved him for that. Except someone evidently did not. Someone was like, I don't like that he's a wild card. Like a lot. I simp for him. Yeah. Me too. I was recently at a convention last weekend, and I saw a Nagito cosplay. I mean, I saw a couple of Gundam cosplayers, and I just lost my mind. And I saw a couple of Nagito cosplayers, and I did not have the balls to go up to them, because I'm scared of, Danganronpa cosplayers. A good choice for simping, to be honest. Right? Man would lead you around in circles, and then die. What would it be like dating Nagito? He'd tell you exactly how everything's gonna pan out, call himself worthless, and then cause a bomb scare. I have a friend who did that, you know. He caused a bomb scare because he left his backpack in a bank by accident. He forgot his bag. It was on the news. Anyway, Nagito is unalived. Deep down, I believed that when the killings finally ended, I'd never see this guy again. I have itchy as fucking nose. I never expected I'd be looking at Nagito's body like this. No, he's dead. He's dead. Stop it right now. Nagito probably thought the same thing. I couldn't help seeing it in his dead, frightened face, but on this island, unbelievably abnormal occurrences happen all the time. Even Nagito couldn't escape that truth. But even something as small as that... Oh. A body has been discovered! Shut up.
A body has been discovered!
Yay.
Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin!
Hate that little bear.
Don't tell me.
The body discovery announcement? Then it's for real. Then Nagito is really dead?
Damn
It's
it.
not just that he's dead. If the body discovery announcement was made, does that mean Nagito was killed? Killed? Plus, it's one of us. I mean, that's what it means, right? I mean, it could have been a suicide. One of us killed Nagito? One of us killed him so brutally?
Then it's gonna start again.
Huh?
The class trial is gonna start soon, right? Then
Hello. Hold on, I got a frog in my throat. Yep, we gotta do it. We gotta find out who Nagito's killer is! No matter who you guys sacrifice, you're determined to survive and leave this island, right? Then the time for action is now! So, allow me to give you the familiar Monokuma Hold it right there! What? Don't get in my way like that! I was about to whip out the Monokuma file in such a cool way. Shut up! I can't stand this anymore! How much longer are you gonna keep putting him through this? No more! I won't let you! I'll make sure I pulverize your evil intentions! What is she gonna do? Say something! Oh, now I remember who you are! You're Monami! You just now noticed? Anyway, Monami, if you're gonna talk about my intentions, why don't you talk about yours first? Get ratioed, bitch! Huh? What are your intentions anyway? Why are you keeping everyone cooped up on this island? I'm sure everyone here wants to know too, you know? In February, I went to Madrid's Japan weekend and didn't find any Nagito cosplayers. I saw Mikan, Junko, Makoto, Chihiro, Soda, but not even one Nagito. I feel scared. I saw a Soda cosplayer last weekend, and I was like, I am too nervous to go up to say hello. But I said, alright, okay, so picture this. I'm cosplaying Razor from Genshin Impact. Okay, it's what the years were for, right? And I'm there with my friend who is not in cosplay. I dragged him along because I didn't want to go by myself. And I see a Soda go past me and I'm like, ooh, a Soda cosplayer. He walks back and I'm like, ooh, should I go say hello? And he walks back to a Gundam Tanaka cosplayer. Right? I see the Gundam Tanaka cosplayer. He sees me. I immediately turn away and I'm like, oh my god. I pissed myself. No, I didn't piss myself. I nearly pissed myself. And I was like, Josh, my friend, there's a Gundam Tanaka cosplayer over there. And he was like, okay, so go get pictures with him then. And I was like, I can't do it. And he was like, we've been here for 2 hours, and you've been taking pictures with Genshin Impact cosplayers, why can't you go take a picture with the Gundam? And I was like, you don't understand, Josh. And Josh was like, what do I not understand? And I was like, I'm in love with him. And Josh was like, what? You don't even know him. And I was like, I don't know the cosplayer, but I know Gundam, and if I know Gundam, I know he's my boyfriend. And my friend Josh was like, just go get a picture, just go ask for a picture. And I was like, I can't do it. And he was like, I'll do it. And I was like, no! Do I look okay? And he was like, yeah, you look fine, you look great. Just go get a picture. And I was like, no, I can't do it yet. I just need a minute. I need a minute. And Josh was like, okay, cool. The Gundam could see this happening. The Gundam was watching. The Gundam knew he could hear us, right? And I was sat there like, does my hair look okay? Do I look good? Do I look okay? And Josh was like, you look fine. Go ask for a picture. And I was like, okay, I will. It took me 2 hours. It took me 2 hours and my friend making sure they didn't leave for me to work up the courage to go up to this Gundam Tanaka cosplayer and ask for a picture. And when I did, I embarrassed myself. Alright? Because my friend Josh watches my streams and I'd be there like, yeah, no, I just really love your cosplay and I really love Gundam, so I'm like just really excited to get a picture with you. And my friend Josh was like, he's not just excited. He shit himself. I did get a picture with him eventually. I did get a picture with both him and the Soda, and it's like my favorite image on my phone. They are amazing cosplayers. But I was like, it was some real pick-me-girl behavior. Do you know what I mean? Like, the Gundam would be like, he'd tell a joke, and his friend would be like, haha, that's so funny. And I'd be like, yeah, haha, you're so funny. Haha, you're so funny. You're so tall, you look amazing. Yes. True! That was my partner, ladies and gentlemen. The whole reason I even have a partner is because I was too pussy to go up just for a picture during a convention. So there's a chain here. There's a trend acting like a pick-me girl. Dead ass! Monokuma being a savage all the time. True. Did you get a photo with? I did get a photo with him. I was this close to being like, this isn't you. This isn't you. And when we finally like went to leave, because we were like just conversing, it was great. I was asking him about how he did the wig, blah blah blah. we went to like walk away, and my friend Josh like turned to me once we're out of earshot and was like, "So how are you feeling right now? Are you okay?" And I looked him in the eyes. And I was like, "I came 3 times during that conversation." And he was like, "Taz!" It was really something. I'm telling you, it was fucking something. So like, I got the Gundam's Instagram, and I added him, but then I forgot that I had posted about my struggle on my Instagram story, and about how hot I thought the Gundam cosplayer was, and then the Gundam cosplayer saw it, so now I can never show my face on Instagram ever again. So I'm deleting my Instagram. Let's go back to the story. Nagito's fucking dead. We gotta focus, okay? We gotta focus. Yeah, Monami, fess up. What's going on?
What? No fair! You're shutting up too!
Enough already! Bye-bye Instagram. No more Instagram. I can't be having no Instagram anymore. We already have enough to deal with concerning Nagito. Please do not say anything else that will confuse us. Oh.
Hey, anyway, let's begin. Huh? But, I mean,
just...
in the end, we still have to do it, right? As long as a killing happens, we can't do anything about it, right? We have no choice but to do it, right? Besides, it's our fault we couldn't even prevent it.
I know. That's not the only way we can survive, right?
Nice!
Looks like you kids are way more well-behaved than Monami.
Don't fuck
with me! We're tired of this too, you know. That's why I'll definitely make sure to finish this for good this time. Aw, does that mean you guys are getting bored of the school trip? Don't worry, the end is near.
Huh? The end?
Don't make a
the
face
matter?
like a pig that's about to become bacon. You've already noticed it, right?
Oh, yeah.
The meaning behind that Monokuma timer. I guess there's only 2 days left, huh?
Oh, man. I forgot all about that. When that timer reaches 0, 2 days from now, what will happen to us?
Huh? The killing school trip will be over.
Hey,
If this will finally be over,
you
does that mean we
serious?
can go home?
Don't
What
count
are you
your
gonna
bears
do?
before they've hatched. There's still something you've got to do before that, right? So, once again,
It's the Monokuma file!
He got it. It's so funny how I was the complete opposite of you in the Japan weekend. My friends had me telling people if they could take a picture with us. Excellent. Excellent. That's so awesome. When I was, I went to, I live in the UK. I went to MegaCon, I think it was 2 weeks ago. And I was there as Hawks, and I had these huge wings on. And, I had my main character moment. I had people coming up like, "Oh my god, your wings are amazing. Can I take a picture with you?" And on the outside, I was like, "Yeah, oh my god, thank you so much. I really appreciate that." And on the inside, I was like, "I'm so fucking cool." You know what I mean? I was like, "I'm famous." 230 followers on Twitch. I'm famous. Do you know what I mean? I really had that moment. Okay. We gotta figure out who killed my other boyfriend.
you guys need to find out who Nagito's killer is and survive the class trial. If this ends here, there won't be an afterward at all. Okay, do your best.
I'm supposed to be the introvert and then the extrovert. I am an extrovert. I collect introverts like Pokemon cards. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. You guys are funny. I love the introverts. I love the introverts. Because it's the introverts that are always like... They like surprise you when they say stuff. Not as in like talking, but I mean like... Extroverts, they're like, haha, funny joke, oh my god, talking. The introvert will come in with that one joke, snap, and everyone's like, like, they're so funny. Introverts are so funny and no one understands. You had that cool moment. I did. I was up in the convention like, what up? It's Big Wing Hawks. It's me. Hold on.
Hold on. I won't let you escape this time. Wait right there.
Oh. What do you guys think? If the school trip is nearly at an end, it's safe to think we can go home, right?
But still,
Kazuichi, I understand how you feel, but we need to focus on Nagito's case first. Even if we can go home, it'll be the end for us if we screw up here.
But let's hurry up and solve Nagito's case so we can all go back home.
However,
It is nice to think everyone can go home, but that's impossible, right? I mean, someone in this room killed Nagito. There's a killer among us. The weight of those words began to sink into me. That was true of the previous cases, but was it really true this time? No matter how much I tried, I couldn't believe it, because the victim was Nagito. Because his death was so abnormally cruel. No, well, I mean, it wasn't just that. There was something more to it than that. And whatever it was stuck inside me. Just like how that rod is stuck in Nagito. Sorry. Nah. I just don't understand why they haven't killed Kazuichi. I also don't understand why Kazuichi has not become a victim yet. I would have loved it if Sonia had killed Kazuichi, because I just feel like the whole case would have been like, yeah, but he deserved it. He was being a creep the whole time. First, we need to look at the Monokuma file. Okay. My man. No, he's 5'9". Oh my god. That's like 3 inches on me? No. 4 inches. Weight, 143. Chest 33 inches. Oh, April 28th. He's a Gemini? No. Taurus? The victim is Nagito Komaeda. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. Sonia killing Kazuichi for simping. Although, you know, if she had killed him for simping, then I feel like Gundam would have at some point jumped out of my screen and murdered me. Because some of the stuff I have said live on camera about Gundam and those gun balls. Not like, definitely R18. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Okay, wow, man has a lot of... They really went for the thighs. No, it's okay, it's just kinky. He's not actually dead, this is just a kink thing. Because look, it's all in the thighs. They were going for the... Not only is there a spear stabbed into his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Yeah, but Gundam is Gundam. True. I feel like Gundam is like the universal simp. Not as in like Gundam is the simp, but everybody simps for Gundam. I would do anything for that man. Anything. Approve that. With the if the Gundam cosplayer I knew messaged me right now and was like, hey, give me all your money, I'd be like, okay. Okay. Stab wounds on each of his thighs. I did that. No. He's hot and has hamsters. Right? He's a good dad. He has great fashion sense. Man, I wish I dressed like that. Oh my god. I will steal that man's clothes. So I can sleep with it. But also so I can wear his clothes. He's got everything I need. Vibes! Come on, we understand each other. We understand each other. Oh my god, I'd do anything for that boy. Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. Yikes. But what's with the Monokuma? What a tragic situation. Just reading this is making me depressed.
Huh? Is there something wrong with this Monokuma file?
Huh? Again? But what's wrong with it? Doesn't say the time of death. Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand.
Yep. It's definitely weird. Well, I guess I'll find out if I look around. That's what the investigation is for.
Don't worry or form conclusions on your own. That makes me more worried than I should be.
We can discuss it later. Right now is our only chance to investigate. So we should investigate first. See? If we don't, there won't be anything for us to discuss.
Well, I mean, I guess you're right. Then let's... excuse me, sorry, it was the energy drink. Then let's start with the area surrounding Nagito's body. I should start with the back of the warehouse. Since the curtain blocked most of the water, this area... I have the burpees so bad, I'm so sorry. This area wasn't affected by the sprinklers that much. Thanks to that, I can properly investigate Nagito's body. Think about it, who could be so cruel to kill Nagito in such a savage way? It's very sus. I think... Okay, here's what went down. Here's what went down. Okay? Here's what happened. In the game, right, was like, hey Nagito, do you want to do some kinky stuff? And he was like, sure. So I tied him up in the back of the warehouse, and he was like, ooh. And then I duct taped his mouth and he was like, ooh. But then, accidentally, I knocked over this here rod thing and it got him right in the stomach. And he was like, that is the opposite of the kind of penetration that I was expecting. And I was like, uh-oh. And then he bled out. And I was like, oh, I should probably make this look like a murder so no one suspects we were doing weird kinky stuff. So I slashed him up a bit. And then ran away. And now we're all here. And everyone's like, oh my god, he was killed so viciously. And I'm there like, yeah. Who would do this? And that's what I think happened. That's what I think happened. I have a fat brain. And an even fatter penis. Anyway, I can properly investigate Nagito's body. I never thought I'd have to investigate Nagito's body. It just doesn't add up because he's the ultimate lucky. Man played Russian roulette with 5 bullets and was fine. He probably didn't expect to end up like this either. I feel like he did it. Because he hates himself. Monokuma found number 5. Thank you so much. Alright, let's take a look around the room. Let's start this side, sweep across. You just wanted to do something else, but then the spirit of Gundam stopped you by dropping that weird Oh my god, can you imagine? I was there like, I'm just suffering after Gundam. I need a hookup. And Nagito was like, I got you, bestie. Let's go do some kinky stuff. And then before we could do any kinky stuff, the ghost of Gundam was like, how dare you cheat on me, and killed Nagito. Boom! Case closed! Put it in the machine. We got it! We did it! Monokuma, wrap this up! I know who the killer is. It's Spirit Gundam. That's it. Alright, talk to Sonia, we'll sweep across the room like that. Is there anywhere around over here? Okay, let's start with Sonia. Hi, Sonia! Perfect murder. Gundam kills again. Double kill! If only everyone could go home. Nothing would make me happier. Sonia, how do you feel about Spirit Gundam killing again? Wasn't it you who said he'd be angry with us from the afterlife about some stuff? Well, mama. No, we should finish the class trial. Then we can think about what will happen after. She's gonna kill me for sleeping with Ghost Gundam. Alright, let's take a look at this thing, which lines up perfectly with Nagito. Like, I don't know about that. Monokuma's dead! There's blood coming out of his stomach! Hey.
No response! He's dead, Jim!
Okay, Monokuma.
Just kidding! I'm not dead!
Is this one of the life-size plushies that were being produced at this factory?
If you're mistaking a plushie for me, then there's something wrong with you.
You're saying there's something wrong with me? You psychopath! Okay. You're a stuffed animal too. Oh.
Don't put oversized garbage there! It's so misleading! What are you calling oversized garbage?
Could this be one of Monokuma's tricks? Oh man. Then why do you do it? Making a hole like it got stabbed and going to the trouble of dirtying the hole with blood. Did you try to imitate Nagito's body or something? Yeah, you dick.
I had nothing to do with that.
Huh?
He's probably lying. Seriously, you're always lying. You should just die like that plushie over there. Ooh. You seem more pissed than usual these days, Monami. But you better watch what you say. If I feel like it, I can wipe you out easily, you know. Ooh. I won't give in to your threats. I'll fight you until the very end. I'll definitely take back the seat of world supremacy from Monokuma.
Okay. There happened a moment. I have a Monokuma plushie. It's my most precious possession. Awesome! I have a Discord. If you jump in the Discord, could you send me a picture? I want to see. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Nagito. Hold on, where is it? If you jump in the Discord, can you send me a picture? Because I want to see it. I want to see it! Okay. Looks like those annoyances are gone. If it wasn't Monokuma's trick, then who did this? Could the killer have done this? If so, is this Nagito's blood? I have no idea how this connects to the incident. Ew, look, that hole is all gross. Sure, thank you. Monokuma plushie. Alright, what's next? Okay, let's go down here. Fire grenades. Looks like a bunch of plastic bottles. Remnants of plastic are scattered all over the place. This is probably... Oh. Hey, boys. Those fire grenades that we used to put out the fire. Well, they weren't actually that useful in the end. Kazuichi's so funny. The fire was only extinguished thanks to the sprinklers. Well, nevertheless, this evidence really isn't all that strange. Okay, let's talk to Kazuichi. Hey, Kazuichi. Oh.
One of us killed Nagito in such a cruel way? It's too bizarre. I can't do anything except laugh.
Yeah, this is such a funny situation. Man. Let's leave Nagito's body to last. I feel like we're gonna have to look all over that. This is... Oh, it's an oil lighter. This is where the curtains would have been hanging. It also looks like the fire did extensive damage here. If the oil lighter was placed here... An oil lighter! Oh, an oil lighter! Someone probably wanted to keep warm. It's a most foolish thought. This is clearly the cause of the fire.
Well,
Oil lighters can continue to burn even after someone lets go of them. Oh,
which means
so using that, the curtain was set on fire. Using the oil light. Oh, using the oil lighter, huh? Do you think the killer set up some sort of trick with it? Maybe. The killer probably planned to destroy evidence by setting this warehouse on fire. It caused a fire to destroy evidence. That's the only reason I can think of why a killer would set fire to the crime scene, but... Oil light has been added. Thank you so much. Okay, let's talk to Chia. Hi, Chaki. She looks like she's deep in thought while staring at the ceiling. What happened? Is there something strange about the ceiling?
Yep, yeah, about that sprinkler.
That's one of the sprinkler heads that activated to put out the fire.
You can see a girder right next to it, right? There.
Oh,
See? Can you see that red streak?
I mean, it's pink, but... Huh? Oh yeah, look at that. You're right, I definitely see it. It looks like a small red line on the ceiling girder.
Perhaps. Is that blood?
Blood? The color definitely looks like blood, but there's no way blood could get up there, right? Plus it's in a straight line. Ooh.
That's why I've been staring at it. I think it's strange.
It's definitely strange. I should remember this. Thank you. Blood on the girder. Hello, Fuyuhiko.
I'm not freaking out about it like Kazuichi, but I definitely can't stop thinking about it. When the Monokuma timer reaches 0 2 days from now, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen?
That's
This rotten
obviously
school trip is
wrong.
gonna end, right? We can finally go back home. Carefree till the end.
Does that mean you don't think that'll happen?
Well,
Monokuma
yeah.
might be planning to make us do something after the countdown ends.
Hey.
What do you mean something?
He's making
Shut
us
up,
kill each
shut
other,
up.
you know? What could be worse than that?
Damn it.
I don't know. But this Monokuma we're talking about, you know? There's no way this will end smoothly with a countdown.
Anyway, like you said before, if we screw up here, it's the end for us. I think that... Oh, Danganronpa blood is not red. I think that's why everyone is out of them, right? I don't know how they got pink blood. Hey, what up? It's me, not Nagito, you know, because he's dead. I know! This game, Deadass was like, oh, you like Gundam? Who's your next favorite? Nagito? Get dunked on. And I'm like, ah. But it's okay, because look. There he is. Tiny Nagito. And now with crazy eyes. So he's with me in spirit. You know, like he's... Oh, I nearly dropped him on the floor. Who's next then? Probably Fuyuhiko. Or Sonia. If they kill Fuyuhiko or Sonia... I don't know what I'll fucking do, you know? Like, wow. For now, let's focus on the investigation. We'll think about the countdown after we live through the class trial.
Yeah, I know. But don't bring up strange stuff like that.
Yeah, go fuck yourself, Kazuchi. Where are you, Akane? Akane? Let me look at Akane. There she is. Hello, lovely. Look at... I pressed the wrong button, my bad. It mattered for Gundam's killing and for Mikan's, but it looks like it's different this time. It doesn't matter this time. What doesn't matter? The time! Looks like the time doesn't matter. It was clearly written in the Monokuma file. The time of death was noon sharp. If it was at noon, what were we doing at that time? What were we doing? Well, right now it's
It's time.
It's 12:30 p.m! So it also has a clock function. That means Nagito died 30 minutes ago. Huh? It happened that recently? He's totally a fresh kill. Fresh seems like a bad way to describe it. If it happened 30 minutes ago, was it around the time we were struggling with the bombs? You're right. Those fake bombs were originally supposed to explode at noon. Which means whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time is Nagito's killer. But this could be like when Nekomaru died. The killer could have also used some kind of automatic setup. Also, the crime looks very detailed, so they would have needed time to prepare. Then whoever doesn't have an alibi before we found the bombs is suspicious. Wait, none of us have an alibi for that time. That's when we all split up to search for the bombs. Yeah, that's the problem. She's a real firecracker, that one. How are you today, Aidan? You feeling good? Are you excited for the 14 event? There's another event happening. I want to get the mounts, and I want to get the earring and the ears. They're doing the ears. Oh, I need them so bad. I think now I just need to look at Nagito's body because there's lighter down there. I've got no idea who this is. I have no idea who did this. Danganronpa. Oh, you're simping over Gundam? Don't worry, he's gonna live. Oh no, he died. You simping over Nagito? No, don't worry, he's gonna be fine. Oh, my hand slipped. He's dead. That's really that's it. You know, that's it. I had hopes when they killed Byakuya because I was like, nah, I don't really care for Byakuya. Oh good, they're gonna kill the characters I don't like. Then they killed Ibuki. And I was like, oh, oh my little heart. No. And then it turned out to be Mikan, and I was like, well, I mean, I didn't super like Mikan either way. I mean, she was a cool character. I liked her character, but I didn't like her as a person. And then I was like, okay, it can only go up from here. And then Nekomaru came back, and I was like, oh, cool. And then he died again, and I was like, ah. And then it was Gundam, and I was like, ah. And then they come back to it, and I was like, nah. You know? It just be like that. Okay. Let's look at my man's body. Wow, Nagito, you've never looked so pale. Skinny? Pink suits you. I don't know where to go from here. I never expected Nagito to die like this. He was always spouting nonsense about hope and trying to confuse the hell out of us. But even so, dying like this is just too cruel. Also, he wasn't completely useless. There were times you were only able to reach the truth because of him. Just call in your boyfriend and call it a day. Nagito's looking fresh. Stop! Hey Nagito, you're looking fresh! I mean, he's still warm. But everything good and bad about him is gone. We'll never be confused by him again. We'll never be saved by him again. No, now isn't the time to think about unnecessary things. I need to focus on the investigation right now. Man really said, oof. For now I need to investigate everything about this body that catches my eye. Mama, all of it catches my eye. I'll stop. Alright, let's start over here. Knife. The knife is stabbed through Nagito's right hand. Did the killer do this? How could they do something so cruel? The knife! It must be from the military base. The military base? Now that you mention it, you're right. It looks like a survival knife?
By the way, it seems the wounds on his legs and left arm were caused by the same knife.
Which means after the killers finished stabbing Nagito's legs and left arm, they stabbed the knife through his right hand?
And then they finished him off with the spear.
How cruel! Then, does that mean the killer went to the trouble of using two weapons? A knife and a spear? But they could have just killed him by stabbing him with the knife. Why do they need to use a spear at all?
You are right.
That is definitely strange. Was there a reason they had to use it? Maybe. The reason they had to use the spear, huh? Okay. There was another thing over here. The rope? Burnt rope. Nagito's right wrist is tied with rope. Gotta be extra when dealing with Nagito. True! You gotta make sure that fucker's dead. He's the ultimate lucky. You could accidentally miss all of his vital organs. Easily. Ultimate lucky is like so OP. You could stab this man once and he'll be fine. Stab him a few times, he'll probably be fine. The fact that they probably... Right, no, look. Because there's no arterial spray, that means they missed the key artery in his legs. How the fuck did they miss it with all of that going on? Huh? How the fuck did they miss the artery in his legs? Because he's the ultimate lucky. I think he's not dead. I just think he's just perplexed right now. That's 100% the reason. My man said, I will simply not die. But it looks like the tip of that rope burned off. Could this be a result of the fire? But that's weird. If the rope's burned off like this, why are Nagito's clothes completely unaffected by the fire when he was so close to the blaze? That's a good point. Okay, where next? His face. I mean, he's still looking beautiful. He must have been in great pain. He clearly had this agonizing look on his face when he died. His mouth is covered in duct tape. Was this to keep Nagito from screaming for help?
Jeez, what a horrible look on his face. The blood splattered all over doesn't help either. It's a good thing his mouth is covered with duct tape, otherwise I wouldn't be able to look at him.
Oh, got a minute?
Sorry, excuse me.
Chiaki moved past Kazuichi and me and squatted down next to Nagito's face. Uh-oh! And in one swift movement, she ripped the duct tape off his mouth. Hey, what are you doing?
It'll be fine. I'll put it back right away once I'm done investigating here.
Hey,
Putting the tape back isn't the issue, you ungrateful swine. You're gonna get cursed. The blood on Nagito's face. It looks like it mostly came from the slice on his left arm. Oh, if that's the case, it's no use. She's not listening. Hey, about the blood spattered on his face. There's no blood under the duct tape. What's wrong with that? The duct tape has crinkles like it was sticking toward the inside of his mouth, right? Nagito was probably desperately moving his mouth under the duct tape. Seriously, what is wrong with that?
She means Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he got the wounds all over his body, so he tried to shout, which caused the duct tape to get stuck in his mouth a bit. But what's wrong with that? Is that something we really need to worry about?
I don't really get it, but just put the duct tape back on his mouth already.
I can't believe Soda just called Chiaki you swine. Yeah, imagine looking at Chiaki and even thinking about insulting her. Like, I would never. That girl has my heart. I'm her parent now. You know what I mean? Like, what the hell, Soda? Dead ass! You really gonna talk to my daughter like that? Are you not embarrassed? Soda, I love to hate him, you know what I mean? I think he's a great character, and I hate him.
Yeah, you're right.
No, I mean, I feel like it would be nice to untie him, maybe. Well, I mean, I guess we're investigating right now, sorry. Anyway, this might be some kind of clue too, I should remember this. Okay, duct tape. Where to next? His other arm? Nagito, I'm not mentally stable. Me, that's hot. Gundam, I killed a robot and have lots of hamsters. Me, that's even more hot. True. The game was like Ultimate Breeder, and I was like, ooh, can we breed him though? And then the game was like hamsters, and I was like, oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Completely, like, I that's what I thought from the beginning. Whatever, like, right? We understand each other, Kami. Alright, left hand. There's a cut on his upper left arm. His legs and right arm have stab wounds, but this would look like this wound looks like a slice. That's probably the reason the wound on his left arm doesn't look that deep compared to his other wounds. Regardless, it doesn't change the fact that it's a hideous wound and there's blood everywhere.
There's something strange.
Strange? What?
Look at the palm of his left hand. I think that blood is from where his left arm was sliced, but doesn't the blood spatter look strange?
He did it himself! He was holding it! His fist was closed, he was doing it himself, and then he opened his fist, and that's why it's clean.
Doesn't the blood spatter look strange? It cuts off right at the middle of his palm.
Yeah, it definitely cuts off. Maybe that's as far as the blood could reach when it spattered.
Well, that would explain the blood on his palm, but
There's something else so strange?
when you flip it over and look at the back of his hand,
Well,
here there's also blood, but only above the middle joint of each finger.
Chiaki knows everything too well, don't you think? Did Chiaki do it? Is that what you're hinting at? No spoilers! I'll put more crime makeup on and make you feel guilty if you spoil me. No, I'm joking. I'll fucking guilt trip you. No, I wouldn't. Unless. You're right. Why is it only on this part? Because he was holding something! He was holding the knife to stab himself! He did it himself!
See,
He's faking his own death! I won't tell you. Thank you, bestie. Thank you. Love you. Appreciate you. Glad that you followed me.
see, it's just as I said, right? It's strange, right? I win.
Yeah, sure, you win. I'm really sad because Nagito was my favorite character to voice. His voice was really nice and it just felt good on my throat and it scratched my brain. And I'm really sad that I won't be able to do it anymore. I'd rather make you think it's Gundam's spirit. It was Gundam that did it. And now he and Gundam are like in the afterlife vibing. Gundam's like, it's nice to have a friend over here. And Nagito's like, don't you miss your hamster? But it's definitely strange. What did the killer do to make the blood spatter like this? Maybe he did it himself! Blood on the left hand. Okay. next we're gonna look at the pole bomber. Spear. A spear with a flashy ornament on it is impaled deeply into Nagito's stomach. This could have come from the castle, because that had like ornamental weapons and things. Hello.
There's no way around it. That looks like the fatal wound.
Oh
my, what's this? Such a strange looking spear, isn't it? A cord extends from the tip of the handle and there's an iron weight attached to it. I see. You use the cord as a whip to capture the enemy and deliver the final blow with the spear.
Is this your first time looking at this too?
Of course not. This is the spear of Gungnir, right?
You definitely just came up with that just now.
By the way, I wanted to ask you, where did that spear come from?
I feel like I saw it at Nezumi Castle.
Yeah, see, I told you it came from the castle. My brain is huge, and my penis is also huge. What a lovely spear you have, Nagito. You look very handsome with it. Nagito, you wear that fatal wound so well. Nagito, oh my god, I love your spear wound. Oh my goodness, we have a lot of laughs here.
What? Nezumi Castle? I was
What the
designed
hell?
to be afraid of mice, so I can't go in there. Damn you, mice! Damn you all to hell!
He's having a bad time. I see, even he doesn't know what's inside that castle. Well, more importantly, I need to focus on the investigation. The spear definitely catches my eye, but the weight on the end of the cord coming out the handle, it looks like that part has blood on it too. And for some reason, this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. Ooh. It's about the size of a human fist. Is that what Nagito was holding? It's strange that the section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. Also, Chiaki mentioned this earlier, but apparently that spear came from Nezumi Castle. It might be better if I confirm that later. Oh, this is Spear of Gungnir. Okay. Right, so that's the spear, so it's just his legs to look at now. Both of Nagito's legs are tied up. Each rope is tied to the pillars nearby. He wouldn't have been able to move at all. According to the monokuma file, the wounds on his legs are all stab wounds. Does that mean the killer didn't just tie up Nagito, they also stabbed his legs? Why would the killer do something like that?
At any rate, it's pretty sadistic. The killer must have been holding a huge grudge towards him. Or they might have been torturing him.
Torture?
I mean, if they just wanted to kill him, they could have just stabbed him once in the chest, right?
I have a question. Can you marry fictional characters that are dead? Yes. Yes. Yes, you can. Me and Gundam, we're married, so. I actually recently got a finger tattoo, and that fucking hurt. Look, it's an eyeball. It's eyeballs. It's supposed to be an eye, but it's got 2 eyeballs in it, because I'm like, weird like that. It's third eyeball. But no, that's a wedding tattoo. Me and my partner are getting married next week. Yeah, we got matching eyeball tattoos on our fingies. But I have other tattoos. Who doesn't love eyes, right? I've got so many eyes tattooed on me. I've got a red eye on the back of my neck for Critical Role Campaign 2. And then I've got a biblical angel over here with so many eyeballs. I really like to draw eyes. Good. There's an artist alley in my Discord. You should show me. Because I love eyeball designs. Sometimes I feel like it's really difficult to, like when you're designing an eyeball, you have to be careful because sometimes they can look like vaginas. But both are good, so.
If you disregard the spear in his chest, the other wounds were inflicted for reasons other than killing.
Which means the wounds all over Nagito's body were from the killer torturing him? If that's the case, what was the killer trying to make Nagito confess? Where the bombs were? Was it something that would have led to the traitor?
Well, even if this was torture, there's no doubt that the killer must have held a deep grudge towards Nagito, refusing to let him die easily. I can totally understand a dark impulse like that.
Free Hiko. But even if they held a grudge against him, would they really have gone this far? Woof. I guess I'm done with the area surrounding Nagito's body. Jeez, I can't believe I actually investigated such a grisly looking body. Even I'm surprised at myself. Does this mean I'm used to it? My classmate's dead body is right in front of me, and one of my peers is the killer responsible. And I have to investigate his death so I can find his killer. Am I used to something as abnormal as that? That mean I'm becoming abnormal too. Now then, I guess that's enough investigating the area behind the curtain. The killer's goal wasn't just to kill Naruto. There should have been another reason as well. If not, they wouldn't have gone to the trouble of tying him with rope and covering his mouth with duct tape. Not just that, there's no reason to inflict any wounds other than a fatal one. So what was the reason? Looks like I better investigate other areas to figure that out. Alright, I should try investigating the other areas inside this warehouse first. Okay. So this area is all good. Let's head back out a little bit and look around over here. See, I saw this when I came in and was like, why is that there? And then everything happened, and then Nagito fucking died, and like, whoa, you know? So I want to look at the MP3 player real quick. This is an MP3 player. There's even a speaker plugged into it, but why is this here?
It looks like that weird music was playing from there.
What weird music?
You know the music that was blaring when the fire started? That was music?
Yeah, you're right.
Looks like it's busted from getting drenched by the sprinklers. There's no mistaking it. That music was playing from this MP3 player.
I don't disagree with that, but why was the killer playing music for this? Oh, so maybe we couldn't hear him screaming? I mean, that would make sense. How do you feel right now, Chiaki? I love it when they do that. Wow.
Looks like this side is completely soaked because of the sprinkler. Even if there was an important clue here, we might not be able to notice it.
But it's better that the warehouse was burning. But it's better than the warehouse burning. I promise. I am literate. I can read. Just not today. But it's better than the warehouse burning to the ground. Good thing we were able to put out the fire.
But there was a lot of smoke. It's a good thing we didn't go inside when we were throwing the grenades.
I agree. Right. If we did, we would have been caught by the sprinklers and become all wet and soggy.
Miss Sonia's all wet. She's all drenched and soggy.
Disgusting. Disgusting behavior.
Hey!
You were thinking that, huh?
I wasn't thinking that at all.
Why are you responding, Kazuichi? I was asking Hajime.
You're screwing with me?
Oh my, screwing? How lewd.
Dude, Nagito was playing music so you could have some alone time and no one could hear you. You know, I was gonna say something about that when it came up, but I was like, no, I'm gonna leave that there. So I'm glad you picked that up. Then Gundam Spirit got shelled. That's the exact order of events. Like, picture this. We go to the class trial. Hajime and Chiaki are there, and they're like, okay, here's what we found. Here's what we think happened. I cut in, and I'm like, no, no, no. Here's what happened. We were gonna bang. I had the music on. I was setting the mood so no one could hear it when I made Nagito squeal like a little piggy boy. But then Gundam was like, how dare you? I thought we were in love. And I was like, it's not what it looks like. And he was like, it is what it looks like. I'm a ghost. I've been here the whole fucking time. I know what you've been doing. And I'm like, baby, please, I can change. And he's like, yeah, you're gonna change. Because I'm gonna kill Nagito. That's what happened. That is what happened.
Hey.
Please don't look at me with such fearful eyes. I only imagined it for a second.
Disgusting. Kazuichi, you should probably just keep your mouth shut already. Yeah. 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 Fuyuhiko, my son, my little boy, I love you so much. If you die, I'll kill myself.
Well, thinking about the countdown, after we lived through the class trial.
Right. When I found out he was lactose intolerant, I was like, oh my god, same! And now we're best friends. What's that? That's the back of the warehouse. So let's look at these. Monokuma panels. There are a lot of tipped over Monokuma panels. The panel near the curtain in the back is tipped over and burned. Did the fire do that? But why are they scattered like this? They look like dominoes. The last time I came here, I seem to recall Fuyuhiko has lots of trauma. Correct, but it's okay, because I can fix it. No, they should have been neatly put away. They look like dominoes, I think. Someone set up a domino effect around here somehow.
Maybe we're the ones who made this mess?
Huh?
Look, the tipped over panel by the entrance really close to the door.
Oh my god, when the door opened, those fell down. It knocked over the oil lighter. The oil lighter blew up, and we started the fire. Plus he looks like the boss baby. I've never made that distinction, and now I hate it.
So maybe the reason these panels are tipped over is...
It's fine, I'll open it slowly. No, that's not the problem. Seriously, it'll be fine. With those words, Akane brushed off everyone's warnings and slowly opened the door to the warehouse. Clatter, clatter, clatter. It's not opening. Is there something blocking the door? I can barely open it.
I knew it. It's a trap. Seriously, just stop it, okay?
Didn't I tell you it'd be fine? I just gotta use a little more force.
What happened opening it slowly?
Akane ignored their protest. With a mighty kick, the door flew open. He does act like a man-child with daddy issues. True. But that's okay, because I'm his dad now, and I'm gonna fix that trauma. We're gonna go to therapy. It's gonna be amazing. Could it be? Was that it? I told you! They look like dominoes!
And there's something else I've been wondering.
What is it?
These Monokuma panels are tipped over, starting from the entrance to the back of the warehouse, right? They seem to be lying on top of each other in a straight line.
Yeah, compared to the other tipped over panels, that line is the only one that's neat and orderly. Yeah, because they're dominoes!
Isn't this clearly strange?
Strange. That means we can speculate this was done intentionally. Like, Geronimo, these girls fall down like dominoes. Telling you. These dominoes. Is there something I'm missing? Oh, hello. What's that? Tons of CDs. All these CDs, they're all copies of Monokuma's music. These should have been burned too. Hajime! Oh, hello. Is that a... What's this? Tons of books. Sometimes I wish Kazuichi died, not Nagito. Agreed! Agreed. Of all the people you kill, you decide Nagito is the bad one. The one who was helping with the trials, and not Kazuichi, who pops up, says dumb stuff, is lewd to Miss Sonia, and then fucks off. Like I'm just saying, mama. There are a bunch of books... There are a bunch of books stacked on top of each other. Apparently they contain Monokuma's poetry and photos. The sprinklers completely soaked them. I can't even turn the pages anymore. Well, it's not like I'm missing much. Hajime is so sassy. He is the sassiest little... I love it. I love it. Alright, we still gotta talk to Sonia and Akane. What's up? Looks like Sonia's focused on investigating the warehouse, which reminds me there's something I need to ask her about. Now that we've pretty much finished investigating Nagito's body, I think it's time to talk to her. Hey Sonia, do you have a minute?
Yes, what is it?
I wanted to talk to you about when that fake bomb Nagito set in the warehouse exploded.
Huh?
Right before it exploded, you said something like this, right? Oh.
It's alright, it's not a bomb.
Oh my god, Sonia did it. I think Sonia did it. Why did you know the bombs were a fake? Well, that's not all either. When we were looking for the bombs, why were we at the military base? I thought you were supposed to be searching the central island. Plus, when I called for you, you didn't come to the factory right away. I think it was either Sonia or it was Chiaki. And I think Sonia is the red herring. Where were you and what were you doing during that time?
Do you suspect me? It's a misunderstanding. I'm not the killer. Jesus, shit, you son of a bitch. Oh.
Sonia?
I'm terribly sorry. I was panicking. I shall come down and explain to you why I was at the military base. When I first explored the final island, I discovered a vast amount of bombs there.
Huh?
At first, I was worried that someone might use them for nefarious reasons if I announced it to everyone, so I kept silent the whole time.
Does that mean when you heard Nagito planted bombs, you got suspicious and went to investigate them? Danganronpa, I shall kill every useful character you send for that comes upon your way. They really did that. They really did that. Gundam, Nagito, Ibuki. I miss Ibuki with my whole ass. I miss her so much. Who else died? I'm joking.
And as I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found.
Because you were searching for them, you were late when we all gathered?
And because of that, I reached a conclusion. The bombs Nagito brought from the military base. The bombs Nagito brought were from the military base, which means they were fake bombs.
How did you find out bombs in the military base were fake?
Because I attempted to use one of them.
What?
I thought one of the bombs would be strong enough to blast open the door to the ancient ruin. At the time, I still believed the bombs were real, and I thought that I could use one of them to gain entrance to the ancient ruin.
Hello, Monami.
However, that plan was an utter failure.
The bomb was not real. It was merely a fireworks display. God damn it, all to hell!
She's talking funny. Who didn't love Ibuki? Right? Ibuki was the light of my life, and I miss her every single day. I miss her every day. Hyoka, though, well, she was mean for no reason, so I did not like her.
see. So that's why you're the only one who knew the bombs at the military base were fake.
I did. As did Monami as well. She was also secretly peeking at the bomb.
Okay.
Which means...
If those bombs are the same ones that disappeared, it would mean Nagito took them. That's why I knew it was a fake. However, I did think it was strange when Nagito blew up the hotel lobby.
Mikan lost her mind and killed my baby Ibuki, right? It's the way Kazuichi just flies through the air. That brother floating. It's not fair, right? Mikan... And the way Mikan died was so... like... gross as well, you know, like they had to get the panty shot in and I was like, eh.
That bomb was real and I could not stop thinking about it. But upon further reflection, that might have been Nagito's plan all along. He showed us a real bomb to make us believe that the bombs he set were real as well.
If so, then Nagito's actions were extremely calculated. But the problem is his reason for doing it.
With this, I have explained everything.
Do you have
There should be no more reason for you to doubt me.
You're right, I got it. Oh, Mikan died in a very weird and extraordinary way. Correct! And I hated every second of it. Hated it. Like, I get why, but no thank you. Alright, I've pretty much finished looking for clues inside the warehouse. I was able to find some clues, but there's still so many... excuse me. There's still so many things I don't understand yet.
Golden?
You look worried.
Yeah, I am.
Well,
At a time like this, it might be good if you broaden your investigation range.
You mean it's good to investigate other places as well? She might be right. There are several things I've been wondering about besides the crime scene. The military base that Sonia mentioned, the plushie factory next door, Nezumi Castle where the spear originally came from, and Nagito's room, too. If I'm gonna understand the reason for his actions, I need to know more about him.
I'm pretty sure the others have already finished investigating.
can
Hey, you
hear
guys.
me?
Oh,
Is it about time we leave this place and try exploring other areas too?
she should have just burned in the pits of hell, like as the little demon she was. Correct. I agree with you. That's a hot take, and I agree with you. Because I fucking... oh my god. Like... Mikan is the reason I have I have this. Because obviously she would, like, fall over into lewd positions, but I can't show that on Twitch, so I have this. It's Jesus, but it's Mr. Bean. Mr. Bean's this. Right? So I'd put this up whenever she fell over. And, just... during that one investigation where you have to use her falling over as an important moment, it kept like getting me by surprise, and I'd be like, oh no, don't look at that! Ah, don't look! You know, it was, oh. She kept me on my toes! She really did. Excuse me. Gotta get him to sippy sip real quick. Okay, I'm good. In response to Chiaki, the others gathered around her.
I see.
Let Mr. Bean save us from our clumsiness. Dead ass!
I agree. I was just thinking about proceeding to another area. It seems we had the same idea. But is it safe? There won't be anyone to guard the crime scene. Yep, we don't have a choice. There just aren't enough of us. Besides, we investigated all we can here.
I guess you're right.
See?
Good idea. Get that us.
Also, it looks like the clues we found aren't enough to piece this incident together. So we need to search for them in other areas, probably. Well, alternatively, if there aren't any clues in other areas either, we'll have to give up completely.
You don't really need to say that.
Hey,
And it's
hey.
okay if we leave this place?
Well,
Tiny Nekomaru. How come he was allowed to come back? Give me Robot Gundam. Literally, give me Mobile Suit Gundam. That was a smart joke. There's no time for us to stand around. In order to survive, there's no other way except to do it. In order to survive, we need to find Nagito's killer. If we don't sacrifice that person, nobody can survive. That's our reality. That's why there's no time for us to stand around. Because you know Monokuma's gonna jump out in like 5 minutes and be like, time for a class trial! And we're gonna be like, shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! You know? Okay, so where did we need to go? They said... the plushie factory is one place, right? And then the military base. Yeah, we gotta go in the factory real quick. Nekomaru came back, then died again. He could have just stayed dead, right? Out of all the characters that got to come back, Nekomaru, the shitlord, was one of them. And like, I love Nekomaru. I think he's a very funny character. I love poop jokes, okay? They're like my favorite thing. But I miss Gundam with my whole vagina. Sorry. Okay, so Sonia's in here, right? It said Sonia was in here. Is there anything suspicious? Hello, Sonia. Let's take a look at this stuff. Apparently the bombs that were stuffed on this truck were actually fireworks. Which reminds me, this truck looks like it came from the military base. Nagito must have brought it from there. Nagito had a license? Good on you! Other than that, there's nothing in particular that catches my eye. And then over here, the construction line. That's an enormous machine, but it's stopped for now. Looks like there's nothing related to the incident here. Okay. What do you think, Sonia?
Woo-woo. I have never seen so many Monokumas in my life.
Well, Monokuma isn't exactly someone you'd normally run into. I love how sassy Hajime is. They're like, wow, this is crazy. And you're like, yeah, wow, imagine it being crazy, guys. Fucking dumbass. He's great. I love Hajime so much. He is an amazing protagonist. Like Naruto. Makoto from the first game was kind of like, I'm here and I'm an insert and I'm gonna solve the crime and it's all crazy, and Hajime's like, bitch.
However, while I was staring at all these Monokumas, a thought occurred to me.
Oh? You had a thought? Oh?
That bomb that went off at the lobby might have been set up here.
Huh? What?
If you hide the bomb inside a Monokuma plushie, it would make a frightening weapon. Do you not think the group that's forcing us to kill each other would devise something like that? A plushie bomb is an act of terrorism!
What are you talking about?
Let us rip these apart right away so we can confirm it.
Hold on. If there was a bomb inside these, wouldn't it explode if we carelessly mess with it? Either way, it is all gravy. All gravy? What the hell does that mean?
Stop! There's no bomb! You'll know if you just pick me up, see? All you feel is the soft weight of cotton.
You're right.
However,
Then why did Naruto obtain the bomb he used? From the Octagon, Mama! The Octagon! He got it from the Octagon. He went to the Octagon, do you remember that? And it had all sorts of shit in there. I'm pretty sure there was a bomb in there. Makoto was like, I'm normal. That's what I am. Normal. True. Hajime is also sus. He doesn't remember his talent. Yes, he... What? No, he doesn't have a talent. Do you remember? I mean, aren't most bombs an act of terrorism? True. Sonia's coming in with the hottest of takes this spring. Wow. What year is it? Is it spring right now or is it summer? It's summer. No, it's spring. Fact, my friend, right? Fucking... No, because we found out that Hajime's from the reserve course. We found that out last chapter. Because Nagito was being a dick to us about it. He was like, you're just a reserve course guy. You can't really embody hope. And we're there like, okay, but you don't gotta be a bitch about it, man. I'm like, what the hell? And he's like, whatever. You're just a fucking dumbass. I miss Nagito so much right now. In this moment, I wish he were here to talk down to me. I'm just here to embody hope. Shut up. But also keep talking.
I wonder, if I'm gonna give you guys a hint, then you should know it wasn't from the military base. To tell you the truth, the bombs there are all fakes.
I know that already. You should have said so earlier.
Well, I thought if I kept it quiet, it would foreshadow that a killing was gonna happen. That's why I'm just now telling you for the first time. Whew, I feel so relieved.
But if the bomb wasn't from the military base or this factory, then you brought it from the Octagon.
That's what I was saying. I must say, you have a good eye there, Sonia. Putting a bomb inside one of my plushies seems like a splendid idea. Let's try it!
Oh? Did I say something I should not say? It's not your fault, don't worry about it. I wish it was summer, I don't like school. Oh, you're in school! Fucking, I hope that you're, what am I about to say? I hope your studies go very well. I'm rooting for you, and when you do homework, know that I'm there, like, go, get it, bestie. You know? Okay. Let's have a look at these here fucking plushies. The life-size Monokuma plushies are crammed inside an enormous basket, but it looks like there aren't any clues here. Chiaki's like Kirigiri but hotter, I mean Priya. I think she's very cute. She's my daughter. I've adopted her. We're gonna go get McDonald's later. I love her so much, she's so cute. Alright. Where else? We gotta go to the military base. Where would you like to go? Outside. Let's hit the military base next, and then they wanted to go to Nagito's room and Nezumi Castle. Vendor Street, Central Island, Sea King, military base. Here we go. I feel like I just went around the whole island. Thank you, my friend. I shall pass all my classes for you. Yeah, do it for me! And then you can tell me you have really good grades, and then that means you'll be smarter than Kazuichi. Excellent. Okay. Let's look a cheeky look around here. Hey, Kazuichi, what's good? What are you doing? I wasn't slandering you, I promise.
Damn it, this dangerous place is the reason all this messed up stuff is happening.
Hey!
Leaving guns out in the open's totally dangerous. Seriously, they gotta take better care of these.
It's easy to say that, but there's no one on this island who can do that. Yeah, dickhead. Alright. Look at all the guns in the back of that truck. Wow. Are those bazookas? A Monokuma! There's a Monokuma plushie! I gotta get it! I shall do it for Nagito. Yeah, do it for Nagito. So then you can be just as smart as Nagito when it comes to solving crime. A huge supply of guns and other firearms is stuffed in the truck bed.
Found it!
What did you find?
Well, that truck bed over there has guns in it. But I also found stuff like...
A survival knife? Wait, that's... Oh. Same knife that Don got at Nagito. Isn't that the same type of knife that was stabbed through Nagito's right hand?
Which means the killer obtained that knife here. So the killer is someone who visited the military base at least once.
That's everyone, though.
No, not me. This is the first time I've been here.
That sounds fishy. Okay, well. Helicopter. It's that dreadful helicopter, the one that executed Teruteru. I completely forgot Teruteru existed, and I'm glad he's dead. There's nothing to do with the incident. Is there anything else? Oh, I mean, I guess the tank. Let's have a look at the Panzer. Hello, Panzer tank. If the bombs were fake, this might be fake too, but I'm not brave enough to check it myself. I mean, it's probably not armed, and you can't drive it, so... Is there anything else? I need to get that Monokuma. I need to get that. Hand it over. Hand it over. Hand it over. Give it to me. I missed one in chapter 4.
I knew you could do it.
I knew you could do it.
I just like parroting stuff. There's this truck here. Hello, truck. When I tried looking through the truck bed, it's empty. Nothing's here. When I first came here, there was something on the truck bed, which means Sonia was telling the truth.
And as I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found.
But did Nagito know the bombs weren't real? It's possible that he thought they were the real thing. No, never mind. He said as much in his video message. I miss you, babe.
So, were you surprised? Seriously, think about it. Do you really think there are enough bombs to blow up an entire island? Even if there were, a guy like me would never be able to use them.
I miss you so much. I miss you so much. He knew the bombs were fake. He only did what he did to weed out the traitor. Is that really it? Did Nagito only do that to expose the traitor? Maybe there was a different motive behind his actions. Oh, hydrate! Thank you, Dad! Let me get a big sip. Oh. What a pretty knife you have there on your hand, Nagito. It makes you look very sexy. Now that you're dead. Now that you're dead. Nagito, you wear that knife so... sexily. Get it! Work the knife. Alright.
I knew you could do it.
I love that song. It's just a fun thing to say. Okay, so next we need to go to Nezumi Castle and Nagito's bedroom. Oh, we're gonna go in Nagito's bedroom! Oh! We're gonna go find his porn. No. You thought I was gonna say porn. I was gonna say potatoes. 4th Island. That's where the... yeah, that's the fun part. Excuse me, Nezumi Castle. Hand over the colors, please. Where are you? Come here. Nezumi Castle, not to be affiliated with Mickey Mouse, the House of Mouse. Nezumi means mouse in Japanese. Nezumi. Nezumi. So next time you see a mouse, you can be like, oh, Nezumi, and impress your friends. And your friends will be like, what the fuck are you saying? And you'll be like, means mouse, dumbass. Nagito's killing his outfit with that knife. Can you imagine? Everybody walks in and it's like, oh my god, Nagito's dead. And we see him and we're like, oh my god, Nagito, you're killing it. Pop off, king. Yes! Walk the runway! Except you can't walk anymore. Anyway, Fuyuhiko! Missed you, Mom. Oh, look, yeah, it's from up there. Hello, Fuyuhiko. How you doing, Mama? Love you. Appreciate you. Lactose tolerant homies together.
Look at that wall of spears. I guess it's obvious where the weapon came from.
Yeah, I was gonna look. I just wanted to see how you were first. Jesus. Not even a hello. Hi! A spear with a flashing ornament on it is hanging from the wall. This spear is definitely it, right? Hey, Fuyuhiko.
Just as I thought. It looks exactly like the spear that killed Nagito. The same whip-like cord is attached to the handle, and there's a weight at the end of it.
Awesome.
Plus, it looks like one of the spears on the wall is missing.
I mean, if you hadn't pointed that out, I would not have seen. I gotta go for a second. I'll be back in a while. I'll see you soon. I hope you have a good time with whatever it is you gotta go do. Boom.
There's no mistaking it. The killer took one of the spears and used it as a weapon. Spear of Gungnir, huh? Monokuma would totally come up with a lame name like that.
But why did the killer use the spear and a knife?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
They could have just killed him with the knife, and it would have been easier, too. There's no way a spear like this with this
Excuse me, I'm sorry, I've got the burps again because of the thing.
There's no way a spear like this with this unnecessary cord thing on it would be easy to use.
Yeah, it definitely looks hard to wield. But still, they chose this spear for a reason. What could that reason be? I feel a little tired. No matter how much I investigate, I don't feel any closer to the truth. That's probably why I feel this way. I'm feeling this strange feeling that I've never felt before. As if Nagito is trying to make us suffer, even after he died. Well, now's not the time to think about stupid things like that. I haven't even investigated his cottage yet. It's too early to start complaining. If we investigate that place, we might be able to find some kind of clue. Alright, let's go. Oh, we're going to Nagito's bedroom! We're gonna go find all of his noise secrets! Ah! It's gonna be, like, completely there. It's gonna have a bed and a window, and that's it. I'm calling it right now. There's gonna be nothing weird or sussy in there. And I'll be deeply upset. Alright, back we go. Oh, wrong way. Oh, I have to check on my pet. Oh no, I haven't checked on my pet. Oh no, is she okay? Oh, she hasn't hatched yet. Okay, it's fine. Okay, all good, all good, all good. All is well. Okay, back to the first island. Here we go, Nagito's bedroom. We're gonna go see what he's got cooking in his room. Let me just get rid of some of these here thingies because... Oh! Hold on a second, I just have to check something real quick. Oh! Something legendary just happened to me, leave me alone. So you know how I was talking about the Gundam cosplayer earlier and how it was like, it took me so long to talk to him? Well, I shared something from a cosplayer that I really admire and they just messaged me and I was like, ugh! So now I don't know what to do with myself. Jolly Rotten, if you're watching, you just made me cry live on camera. Imagine being that down bad, couldn't be me. I say some shit that I should not be comfortable saying live on camera. Alright, we're back on the first island. Let's go find where my man is at. Hotel. Here we go. Here we go. Nagito's bedroom. Going into Nagito's bedroom. Kazuichi. Hello, Monokuma and Chiaki. Is that his room? The one that you stood outside of? So it is. Hello, friends. And Monokuma. Monokuma had a blue thing coming out his tummy. I think that was a glitch. Did you see that? Thunder, 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 tans, ho! Hello, Dad! It's been a while since I read that out properly. How are you doing? How's the family? How is everybody doing today? I made parchment today! It's really fun to make! Look, hold on, let me get it. Hold on, this is my wall of curious. Hold on. These are my ears. Don't look at these. My ears are in the way. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Look at this! I made parchment! And it crinkles nice. Ooh. I'm gonna tear off the edges to make it look a little more like parchment-y. Oh, I love the way it crinkles. Oh, that's so satisfying. It scratches my brain good, you know what I mean? Just the sound. I love crinkly paper like that. But yeah, it's really fun. So if you ever want to make like wizard stuff, or like, you know, for like LARPing, like letters, I can tell you how. It's amazing. It's so much fun. Okay.
Hajime.
What's this?
My! You want to go inside Nagito's room too? I
What are
was
you gonna
just
do?
listening to Chiaki's request. She wants me to unlock the door to Nagito's cottage because she really needs it for the class trial. She begged me to do it while she was licking my black eye.
Okay.
I didn't do that. Then
Boy,
do
this
it!
is loud.
It's sweet because it's made out of black bean paste.
Hey, we don't have time to mess around. Hurry up and unlock the damn door.
Fine,
Fine.
fine. I guess I have no choice. I just gotta do that, right? Now then. Loose! See?
Bye-bye.
I've opened the door. You can freely investigate now.
This isn't my first time seeing that, but why does the door open with a spell like that?
Maybe the cottage key is computerized. More importantly, let's go inside now that the door is open.
Yeah, you're right. Are you feeling good? You just got like... I mean, I would be uncomfortable if a bear asked me to lick his eyeballs. So, are you good? I'll protect you from the weird bear. It's fine. Jesus. Monokuma's getting too comfortable. What the fuck is that? What is that? So Nagito was living here. What was he thinking inside this room? What was he feeling as he spent his days in here? We're ruminating over our boyfriend. Hajime is down bad horrendously. I can't even imagine. Wanting to see absolute hope, becoming despair so he could act as a stepping stone for the rest of us. No matter how much I think about it, I just don't understand him at all. I don't even know if he truly believed that. He was especially weird these past few days. I feel like this monologue is happening so we can sit and stare at the glowing box and be like, open it already! And Hajime's like, huh, I wonder what my boyfriend was feeling before he died. Shut up, Hajime, open the box. It's probably for you anyway. He's especially weird these past few days. What changed him? Maybe the clue to that might be hidden here as well. Oh yeah, the file! The file that he had. Wow, there's a lot to look at. I wonder what kind of clue we could find in his bed. It's the bed that comes with the cottages. It looks just like the one in my room, but what?
Maybe there's something hidden under his bed. It's a usual place for hiding things.
Yeah, like porn. Ah, Hajime! We're live on camera right now. You can't say shit like that. I mean, I say shit like that, but it's different. Like, I back it up with I'm joking so Twitch doesn't cancel me. You can't say that! Well, we should still check just in case. With no expectations and without thinking, I peeked under the bed and... Huh? There's something here. It's a plastic bag from the supermarket. It looks like there's something inside. What the fuck? Is this the porn you're expecting to find? What is this?
It looks like a gas mask and rubber gloves. These look like the real deal. Did he get these from the military base?
A gas mask and rubber gloves? He was hiding these under his bed. What did Nagito use this stuff for? I don't know!
Hajime, was there anything else under the bed?
Huh, let's see. I peeked under the bed once again and started looking around the area where I found the supermarket bag and... Huh? There's a small piece of paper on the floor. What is that? A piece of paper made of blue aluminium?
A round, thin piece of aluminium, huh? It's similar to those seals that go over jars of unopened mayonnaise.
I get what you're saying, but does that mean that this is just a piece of trash?
Who
Time
knows?
out.
It might be too soon to decide that. When I saw it, I was like, what is that? But no, it's just a piece of aluminium. All good. I can't believe we actually found stuff under his bed. Window. There's a Monokuma in the bath. Did you see that? The basic layout is just like my cottage. There's nothing about this window that really catches my eye. Look, he's in the bath! Get out of the bath, you little bastard man! Disgusting, get out of there.
No.
We have a present for you? Is it a visit? Is it just you? That would be really great. No, I'm joking. You don't need to have no present for me. Don't be silly. I already have my favorite gift right over here. My little Hollow Knight. Look, I've got two now. Look, there's one here And I have a little guy over here. This is the one that you got me. Look, he has a cute little gray. He's so soft. He's so soft. Pop him back over there. This one has the needle that sticks to his hand, but it's always falling off. Hollow Knight lamp. Yeah! Sorry. I'm getting a Hollow Knight tattoo soon. Me and Kat are getting matching Hollow Knight tattoos. It started as a joke because one of the tattooists where she works was like, Taz, haha, Tasmanian Devil. I'll tattoo a Tasmanian Devil on you. And I was like, please don't. Please don't. But at the time, Kat thought it was funny, so we were joking about it like, haha, we should get matching Tasmanian Devil tattoos, so then we have a tattoo for each other. And at first I was like, haha, yeah, that's so funny, that's so original, I've never heard that joke ever in my life, ever. And then when we got home, I was like, Kat, can we maybe not get Tasmanian Devil tattoos? And she was like, okay, what do you want to get instead? And I was like, I wonder what we could get that represents me well. Do you know what? I have an idea. So we're gonna get Hollow Knight tattoos! Okay, I want to look at everything except for the... I want to leave the treasure box to last. Hello, bookshelf. You have a lot of books. I appreciate that, man. There's a lot of books arranged here. Did Nagito bring these from the library? In addition to the books, there's a bunch of random crap stuffed on the shelves. Look through the crap! It could be important.
It might take a lot of time for us to thoroughly go through that stuff. Let's just leave it for later.
Yeah, I agree. Why? There could be something important. Let's look in the fridge. What's his favorite snacks? Let's take a look. There's a refrigerator.
Nice. My cottage doesn't even have a refrigerator. I wonder where he got that from.
Nagito probably supplied it himself.
Why would he go to the trouble of putting a refrigerator in his room? Does he really enjoy cold drinks?
As I told Chiaki, I opened the refrigerator out of curiosity. Oh. Huh. There really isn't much inside. The only thing inside the refrigerator was a brown bottle.
Huh. For someone who likes cold drinks, it doesn't look like he stopped there much. But that bottle clearly isn't a drink, right?
Really? It looks like some kind of dietary supplement to me. Protein powder, maybe? Read the bottle, Hajime. Are you illiterate? I took the brown bottle out of the fridge and started reading the label. Exclusively made for poisoning someone to death? Hey, this is...
Yeah. Looks like it's poison.
Poison? Oh, could that be where the cap came from? Has he been dousing himself with poison? Because it's like half empty. Maybe he's been slowly taking poison just in case. You know where you take a little bit at a time and build up a resistance to the poison? You know what I mean?
Looks like there's a warning label on the back. Let's examine it in a little more detail. But be careful with that bottle. Don't drop it.
Stop it. If you worry like that, I'm gonna get nervous. I grabbed the bottle with my trembling hand and began reading the warning label on the back of the bottle. Poison made specifically for killing someone. It's Monokuma's special poison. This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its volatility is low, this liquid is very dangerous when vaporized. In a gaseous state, it is heavier than air, it breaks down in minutes, and is susceptible to hydrolysis. So it's possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications. Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cool place in a glass or a plastic container away from sunlight.
This sure does look like a chemical made solely for poisoning someone to death. This refrigerator must be here to keep the poison secure.
But where did Nagito get something like this? The octagon!
That question could apply to the bomb he used at the hotel, too.
Apply to the bomb?
There should be a reason Nagito was able to obtain such dangerous items.
The octagon inside the funhouse. This poison, he must have brought it with him from there too, right?
He was probably hiding them somewhere on his body during the last class trial.
He was hiding a bomb and poison during the class trial?
Jeez, how dangerous. What would he have done if he accidentally tripped and broke the bottle?
Just thinking about that scares me.
Also, he already blew up the bomb he took with him at the lobby. But what about the poison?
Huh?
It looks like the bottle is less than half empty. Was it like this from the beginning? Or did Nagito use it? If so, where did he use it? I wonder, is there still a trap somewhere that hasn't been sprung yet?
Ooh. Another trap?
For example, maybe he was making some kind of trap using this poison before he died. If that actually exists, it'd be really bad. It could potentially kill everyone on the island.
Everyone on the island? What the hell? Nagito, you still trying to make us suffer? You still trying to make us suffer even after you died? Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Alright, let's have a look at the big thing now. Treasure box. A fancy looking treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights is totally standing out. Could this be... Oh, he stole Monami stuff.
Can you let me know if you find my treasure? It's a magnificent treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights.
I forgot that happened.
That treasure box.
Chiaki, you know about this?
It's really cute.
Oh. Did you steal it? Oh, she was just reacting. This looks like Monomi's stolen treasure box. If this is here, that means the thief Monomi was talking about was Nagito. But why would Nagito steal this? In order to find out, it might be good to see what's inside.
Hold it.
Is it gonna be okay? It looks a little dangerous.
It might be, but this could be some kind of clue, you know? If this wasn't important, Nagito wouldn't have stolen it from Monomi in the first place. Okay. I turned back towards the treasure box and cautiously opened the lid. What is that? Inside there was a notebook. This is it? Why is a notebook inside this treasure box like it's something important? I took the notebook out of the treasure box and began leafing through it. Wow. Wow. It contains sloppy drawings as if they were drawn by children and entries that look like chicken scratch. Day 1, I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up and things turned bad. Day 2, Byakuya is the leader. A lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired. What is this, a diary?
Looks like it. Did Monomi write these?
Probably. These pictures and entries totally suit her. I kept flipping through the pages. Day 3, Day 4, Day 5, page after page of poorly written entries continued on in the notebook. I don't really understand, but it looks like there aren't any clues here. And right when I was about to give up, my hand suddenly stopped on the entry titled Day 16. Day 16. We've been in the funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge. Hajime tried to go in the final dead room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him. Huh?
Hajime, did something happen?
Oh, it's nothing. Oh! Monomi reading a diary!
Hey, stop! Don't look at my notebook!
Whoa! From out of nowhere, Monomi suddenly appeared and took the notebook out of my hand.
I did ask you to look through my treasure box, but I never said you were allowed to peek inside. Jeez, that was close. If I'd come any later, he would have seen the inside of the notebook. Unfortunately, you were a little too late. But if this notebook is here, then Nagito was the thief? No. Betrayal! I was betrayed by my beloved student. Hey, that notebook. It's pretty much your diary, right? Diary? It seems that way. That's right. This is my important diary where all my main secrets are written. Hey, you're a liar. Hello, you always show up out of nowhere. Monomi, it's not good to lie, you know. Lie? There's no way you wrote in that notebook. After all, Monomi can't even write. Huh? What are you saying? Jeez, I can write letters easily. I can finally write the letter B. No, you can't, because you have no fingers on your hands. See? Bullseye. I know, because I'm the same way too. Huh? Are you mad? Are you angry that I exposed a weakling like you? So that's what this is about. You're seriously trying to crush me.
What are you saying?
What were you saying? There's no way a big brother would ever crush his little sister. Oh.
It looks like the time to settle things between us is getting closer every second.
I don't know why you're getting so serious, but is what Monokuma said true?
Huh?
He said you didn't write in that notebook, is that true? Oh. If so, who wrote in it?
Well, it's, how should I put it? Excuse me.
Oh. Hold on. Damn it, she totally ran away again.
The same pattern as usual. Looks like it's a waste of time trying to get answers from her.
But still, I really wanted to ask her about that notebook. Well, actually, it might be better that I didn't ask her. Wow, weird. Monomi's notebook. Ooh, strange. What else is there to look for? I should talk to Chiaki. Hey, Chiaki.
Our time for investigating is winding down. The bookshelf might take some time to investigate, so we should try examining some other areas first.
Oh, I should probably look in the bathroom. Oh yeah, look at that. We have to look at the bathroom. Shower room. Hello. Since the structure is just like my room, the shower room is over here. Looks like there aren't any clues here. Okay, what else is there to look at? Let's look at the bookshelf now that I've looked at everything else. There are lots of books and other mysterious type stuff on the shelf. The genres and types of items are also random. I can't make any sense out of them whatsoever. Okay, but I've looked at everything else.
They say a shelf is a mirror that reflects a person's heart.
Do they know?
I definitely don't know much about Nagito just by looking at this.
So what should we do? It'd be really difficult to look through all these piles.
That doesn't mean we should ignore it, though. I'll leave it to you then, Hajime.
Wait, what?
It's better if a boy goes through another boy's things. You know, there might be private stuff in here.
Well, that might be true, but
So I'll leave the shelf to you.
I think I just got persuaded to do this without realizing it. I sighed and walked towards the shelf. One by one I started removing various books and items and examining each one. But even as I examined them carefully, there was still a bunch of random books and items. There's no way there are any clues here. Oh! Found it. Huh? Hey, I miss you. Well, that file wasn't the only one I received. Oh, why does it say Hajime?
Well, that file wasn't the only one I received from Monokuma. This is another one.
That's sealed.
Indeed. It's the school badge of Hope's Peak Academy. Does that have information about our stolen memories? Unfortunately, I couldn't find any clues about that. This file doesn't contain our information. Just Hajime's information.
Nagito said this only contained information about me, but is that really true? If I look at this, it should be obvious, right? And you said I was from the reserve department and had no talent whatsoever. That might be another one of his lies too. Welcome back! You just missed Nagito. I opened the file I held in my hand to confirm that. Instantly I realized something was strange. If this really has only my information, then why is this file so thick? Oh, here we go, we're gonna learn about everything! Oh boy. As soon as I opened it, it was clear to me. Just as I thought, Nagito had lied to me. Aside from my information, there was information about the others. Kazuichi, Fuyuhiko, Akane, Sonia, and everyone who died had pages of information about them too. The file contained information on all 16 of us. Only my information, my ass. I can't believe you'd make up such a strange lie. So that means the rest of it might be a lie too. I turned to the page containing my information and began reading through the content. The profile contained basic information such as my date of birth, my height and weight, and so forth. But there was one thing that specifically caught my eye. The words reserve course student. There was no denying it. It confirmed that I truly was a reserve course student from the reserve department. Why is this the only thing that isn't a lie? Why am I the only one here who's from the reserve department? Why am I here with all the other ultimates? Oh boy.
Hajime, did something happen?
Oh, well, I just found a strange file.
Oh. Isn't that the special prize Nagito received when he cleared the final dead room?
How's the investigation going? I mean, it's going. I still have no idea who did it. But like, I don't know. We just found the file that he got from the final dead room. Wasn't lying about me being a reserve course student, was absolutely lying about it being only my information, so.
As I recall, your student profile should be in there.
It's not just my profile. The profiles of everyone on the island are on here too. I still think it's Gundam Spirit. I agree. It's definitely Gundam Spirit. Nagito was lying.
When you say everyone, do you mean everyone?
Yeah, it's just basic information, but there should be profiles for all 16 of us.
Can I take a look at that file?
Chucky leaned against me and peered into the file.
You're right.
Oh.
My profile is really in here. But unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any details.
Details?
Details about our missing memories. Information about the time we spent at Hope's Peak Academy. If it's not written in there... These profiles might have been written before we entered the academy.
Then it's impossible to obtain new clues from them.
Yeah, seems like it.
Huh. Oh, hold on.
Huh? What happened?
I just noticed it right now, but... Oh.
The file. His name isn't in there, right?
Oh!
There's supposed to be 16 names worth of profiles, but his name is the only one missing, right?
Who are you talking about?
Oh!
Byakuya. I'm talking about Byakuya Togame.
Oh, I thought they were talking about Nagito. I was about to be like, gooped. Oh my god.
Look carefully. No matter where I look, I don't see his name anywhere.
Oh my god.
So what if a name isn't written in that file? Perhaps, based on that, you think he might be the traitor?
No, it's not just because his name isn't written in here. That's not the only reason I think he's suspicious. Oh boy. He participated in the killing school life at Hope's Peak Academy, right? For someone like him to be in a similar situation on this island, no matter what, it's definitely suspicious. Oh no, what did the fat guy, I mean Byakuya, do? What did he do?
Well, it pains me to say this, but what you're saying about the missing name and about the killing school life, it's totally wrong. There's a completely different reason.
A different reason?
How should I put this?
Riled up.
You guys have been getting all worked up about that Byakuya for no reason. Which means the great mystery that you think surrounds that Byakuya doesn't exist. You're basing it on one person's cheap speculation.
Why was he saying it like that? Why was it highlighted like that? That Byakuya. What does he mean by that Byakuya? Unless there are two Byakuyas. No. What do you mean?
You don't have to ask me that. You'd know the answer just by looking through those profiles, right?
Huh? Smiley face. My eyes turned back to the file. One by one I started flipping through the pages and confirming the names. Ultimate imposter. And suddenly I came across a page that was filled with question marks. Every section was filled with question marks. It could barely be considered a student profile. On that page I was only able to confirm one thing. Ultimate imposter? Oh.
That's that Byakuya's true identity.
True identity?
He was a fake that was pretending to be the ultimate affluent progeny Byakuya Togami.
Oh. That's very sus. Yep. A fake? Oh my god.
The fact that his profile is filled with question marks isn't a mistake or an oversight. Surprisingly enough, that's the correct information regarding him. The ultimate imposter has no name, no permanent address, and even his age and gender is unknown. Basically, he doesn't exist. Because he doesn't exist, he's able to exist as anybody. That's his talent. Though I'm not jealous of that at all.
Very simple explanation, really. So there were two. I mean, I meant that as a joke. But, like, oh. That person wasn't really Byakuya Togami?
Is that why he was so much fatter compared to when he was involved in the killing school life?
So
His physique doesn't affect his ability to fool others at all. Real imposters are skilled like that.
Then he was lying to us the whole time.
But still.
But he couldn't help it.
What? Why couldn't he help it?
Because
Oh.
that was his talent.
Huh?
Well, having a talent means you're also bound to that talent. The moment you obtain talent, your way of life has already been chosen for you. You can't do anything else except rely on that talent, regardless of whether you want that life or not.
In that sense, compared to the other ultimates, your life might be a bit more liberating.
Well, it was kind of obvious. That fat guy, I mean the ultimate imposter, didn't look that much like Byakuya. I mean, he looked very Byakuya-esque. I just thought because it's set later on, he got lazy and fat, and, like, that was it. So... wow. What the hell?
Anyway, I'm not happy that you guys fell for a scam that I had nothing to do with.
That's
So I'll tell you straight up, this revelation about Byakuya is exactly the truth.
Then, what was he trying to say to me at that time? Oh god, what did he sound like? I cannot talk to others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Distrusting others and being distrusted in turn. For a long time, my life has been a living hell. Oh, that makes more sense now.
Based on the context, if I had to guess,
No,
maybe he was just
no.
complaining that he was cursed to wander the earth as nothing more than a fraud. But if you guys had your school memories, you never would have been betrayed in the first place. I mean, it'd be different if you were meeting him for the first time. But since you guys went to Hope's Peak Academy, you should have known about the ultimate imposter already.
So in the end, it all leads back to memory loss.
Jeez, the Future Foundation sure is awful. There's no way you should ignore Monami or the traitor.
Who is it? Who is the traitor? Just from looking at these 16 profiles, I still wouldn't know who's from the Future Foundation. Is there really someone like that?
Well, obviously you wouldn't know. I made that file so you guys couldn't find out.
Could it be?
So it's just as I thought. You're the one who did it.
The fact that there are 16 profiles in there is what's wrong. I mean, the traitor is a spy sent by the Future Foundation, not a student from Hope's Peak Academy.
You made a fake profile for the traitor and included it in here?
It wouldn't be fun if you figured out who the traitor was so easily, right?
Hey,
Then we can't use this file to figure out who the traitor is. That was true for Nagito too, right?
Well, probably.
Oh man. Hope's Peak Academy file, thank you.
It's dripping with despair, isn't it? You wasted your precious time on something that isn't a clue. Was that a wise decision? Time's up, you know.
Time's up, wait.
Excuse me for a moment.
Oh, and just like that, man. That chimed just now. Oh, I don't know anything though. I don't know who did this.
What is most important for living things?
Killing bears.
Well,
Definitely.
personally, I think time is.
When Mikan killed someone, how could you kill them? When Gundam killed Nakamaru, everybody makes mistakes, let him live. True! Although, to be fair, actually, like, Gundam's reason for killing Nakamaru was, like, for the good of everyone else. And I respect that. Mikan just went a bit loopy. So...
I mean, your bank account may go up and down, but time will inevitably run out, right? That's why we gotta cherish time. There is nothing more wasteful than wasting time.
Wow. Amazing. Truly amazing. Shut the fuck up.
So, time's up.
Ugh.
We will begin the last class
Oh.
trial.
Yoo!
So please gather at Monokuma.
Monokuma saying inspiring words. Truly. I'm learning so much from this
I'll see
monochrome
you
bear.
soon.
I don't know who did it. I don't know who did it. I still think Haiki Nagito did half of it himself. At least half of it. And the rest was the imposter. Tell me your secrets. Tell me right now. He's not talking. Tell me. Tell me and I'll give you a kiss. No? That'll do it? Yeah, no vibes. Okay, fair. He said that right? He said last class trial?
Yep.
Yeah, I heard it too. He really did say it was the last class. God, fuck. He really did say it was the last class trial.
What do you think? Should we believe him?
Monokuma seemed anxious about the Monokuma timer earlier, right? 2 more days? And he said something about the killing school trip ending, right?
Based on the time limit, this might definitely be the last one.
But still.
But I can't imagine that it's the real end.
Huh?
I think Monokuma's real plan might be just beyond that.
His real plan? Is Monokuma still planning to make us do something? What could it be? Maybe after putting us through all this, he's planning to kill the remaining survivors all at once?
Well,
But still, it's also not a good idea to think about it too much, I think. I think we should focus on the class trial that's waiting for us first.
Oh, I'm late. Hey, Crimson, what's good? How you doing? I'll give you an update. Nagito's dead. I'll show it to you. Look at this. Here's what we've got so far. The victim is Nagito Komeda. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Not only is there a spear stabbed into his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there is there is a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. Okay, so we got all that. Both of Nagito's legs were tied with rope. Each rope is tied to nearby pillars. He was tied down and he was threatening us with bombs, right? So that he could find out who the traitor was, but it turns out those bombs are fake. And when we went to go confront him about it, we went into this warehouse. The warehouse set on fire because of a chain of events that were set off. So when we opened the door, we actually knocked over some dominoes of they were like Monokuma stands. We knocked them over, which then knocked over I think it was an oil lighter, and that set this curtain on fire. Everything set on fire. And when the sprinklers came down, stuff had been destroyed. We went in the back, and Nagito was there, dead as fuck. There's a spear in his front. There's marks all over his body, and I've got no idea who did it. We learned so much from this game. Trust no one. Simp over every hot and sane boy with hamsters. Think before you accuse somebody. I mean, all of those things are very important. Hey, I'm a hot boy with hamsters. They're right here. Won't lie, I knew Nagito was gonna die at some point. Got spoiled when trying to look at a murder scene. Oh, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Okay,
I think we should focus on the class trial that's waiting for us first.
you're right. The class trial for Nagito's murder, we're pretty screwed. I haven't collected my thoughts because we were so focused on this file. I still can't see who killed Nagito.
But
Well,
still,
you don't have to worry so much.
Huh?
I mean,
right?
we're not fighting this alone, you know?
You're right. You're absolutely right. We're not alone. Even if it's a mystery that can't be solved alone, as long as everyone cooperates and works together. Yeah, if we do that, things will turn out fine. I'm so mad. This game really said, go fuck yourself. Right, where's Monokuma Rock? Okay. Let's go. Gonna find out who did it. And we're probably gonna find out who the traitor is, right? Oh, there's so few of us! There's 6 of us!
Damn right.
Looks like everyone's here.
Is this it? Shouldn't there be more people? I keep missing stream because I've been focused on other stuff, not having Discord open. It's completely fine. Don't, like, feel like you have to apologize or anything like that. Like, life is hard. Do you know what I mean? Like, life gets in the way. I keep having to cancel streams because I've got stuff that I gotta do. And just, like, don't ever feel, like, upset. I just look forward to seeing you the next time you can pop up. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's all good. Everything's a vibe. You know what I mean? Everything's fine. No, it's because I'm invested. I'm annoyed. I missed parts. Okay, never mind. Ignore what I just said there. Stop it. You're making me depressed.
Stupid
You're
fool.
making me depressed!
So, it's going to happen again. A cruel conflict where we must start our friends.
Okay, I'm assessing Chiaki and Sonia. Because I don't think Kazuichi's smart enough to pull this off. I mean, I know he's a mechanic, but... he's too dumb to do this. But once we're through with this, we can go back, right? That Monokuma bastard said so, didn't he? He said this is the last class trial.
But we've been tricked every step of the way. There's no way we can believe that so easily.
Of course not.
Why can't you believe it? The guy who's making us do all this is the one saying it, you know? That's why I'll definitely survive. If we can really go home after we deal with this class trial, I'll definitely find out who the killer is, no matter what. Even if I have to pull out all the stops. Watch me Hajime, lol. Imagine. What the fuck? Why are you here? Hello.
You haven't realized it yet? That feeling of wanting to leave this island, thinking like that is Monokuma's trap, you know?
Huh?
What are you saying?
Got
There's
it?
no way Monokuma will end things here. He's planning something far worse.
Stop trying to jinx us.
I'll
Damn
pick you
right.
up.
Stupid rabbits should just shut up.
Everyone, you mustn't run away from despair.
Huh?
I finally realized, after losing my powers, I've realized that cursing your powerlessness or your fate accomplishes nothing. The possibility may be small, but as long as there's a possibility, you must face it in order to become someone who can be proud of yourself. So I'll fight. What is her deal?
I don't really know, but she seems different from before. Maybe she read a self-help book. But her eyes, she looks so determined.
You.
What can you tell just by looking at those button eyes? Shut up, Monami. Dead ass. She's been nothing but annoying the whole time. Anyway, make sure you turn off Minimoru. It'd be annoying if you started talking during the trial. Aw, fine.
But still,
Somehow I understand what Manami is saying, I think.
Anyway, let's get going to the last class trial.
Yep.
You're right. We need to fight as much as we can, no matter what hopeless truth awaits us in the end.
Oh boy. Bah. Huh? I just like adding my own sound effects. This is the end. I kept saying those words to myself over and over within my mind. I entered Monokuma Rock. Ooh boy. I won my first game of Slay the Spire today. I've never played Slay the Spire. What is that? That sounds fun. Okay, okay. Last class trial. Let's go, besties. Oh, there's so few of us! Okay. This elevator ride. This will be the last time for this too, right? I hope so.
Well,
Let's worry about things after we're finished.
you are
More
right.
importantly, we must focus on the class trial before us. Oh boy. Yee, I miss Gundam.
Damn it.
The killer managed to kill someone like Nagito. There's no way this is gonna go smoothly. I mean, I I still can't believe one of us was able to do that.
Nagito was problematic in many ways, but he was also a valuable asset during the trials.
Yeah, you're right. In fact, during the Funhouse ordeal, we were completely dependent on him. But even if he's gone, the ones who survive need to stand and fight. We must fight. It's a deck builder roguelike. Oh, cool! That sounds like fun. I do like roguelikes. And then the door slowly opened. This bright light greeting us. Is that the light of hope or the light of despair? It's the light of fuck my eyes. That's what it is. Ooh. Okay.
Well then, now that chatterbox Nagito is gone, there are only 6 of you left. Enough, just fucking start this already.
Hey, this is it, right? This is really the last class trial, right?
Yep, it sure is. So, you've got to show some enthusiasm and make sure you give it your all.
Didn't I tell you? He said it. This is the end.
Now then, let's get this trial started. This is the last class trial. Let's show some enthusiasm and kill each other.
Okay. This is the 5th class trial. According to Monokuma, this is also the last class trial. That curtain is about to rise. Ugh. Nagito Kameda, the ultimate lucky student. Oh. One more for the road. When I first met him, I thought he was a nice guy. He came across as very sociable. But his true nature held such a demented thought process that was nothing like his outward appearance. He said he believed in hope more than anything else. He said he was yearning for a powerful hope that can overcome any despair. It's the way his nose is just kind of detaching a little bit from his mouth when he darts forward. Can you see that? Maybe me having no sight on this will provide valuable outside introspective. True! I was thinking that, you know. He said he would even help despair just to prove that hope will never lose to despair. And he said he'd become a stepping stone for hope. His way of thinking was completely screwed up. But there were also times he saved us, too. Someone like him was killed. That was the end of him. And I have no idea at all who did it, but... Oh, man. Oh, he's gone, and no! There's no way we can end this without knowing. We will be consumed by despair. Oh my god. Oh my god! No! Gundam, I miss you so much! I thought I'd never have to see you again, but I realized that you popped up at the end and... Hey, my hero, I forgot you were a thing. That's why we absolutely have to find out. The person who finished off Nagito. The killer who murdered Nagito. Holy god, my god. Heko, I miss you too! In order to return from this despair alive, we need to reach the truth. And if Monokuma says this is really the last class trial, that's all the more reason we need to do this. Oh my goodness! And so, this life-threatening trial billowing with hope and despair, the last one, has begun. Okay. Save. 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 Right. Who killed my man? Oh, I have new skills. I have new skills. Where are they? I got, that's thingy. I got Silver Spoon. Pop that on there. Finish prep. Yep. Me and Fujiko are like this now.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the
I'm
class
so glad they
trial.
voiced the trials, because my voice is suffering a little bit right now. Ow, what is that? Ow. Okay.
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it.
Wow, Nagito's one is all bloody. That's... Ooh.
If you vote correctly, then
Look
only
at
the blackened
Gundams!
will receive
Ow!
punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Oh, Monami isn't tied up yet.
Monami? My cute
What is
little
Gundam?
sister?
Um,
You're awfully quiet.
the font is
What's
different. It was like a
happened to
gothic
you?
font. X. Very cool. If it pops up again, I'll show you.
You've ascended the ladder of adulthood and reached the moon? Because you're a rabbit?
Oh, the rabbit on the moon. Right, got it. Oh.
Chesto!
Oh. Oh, Monami, no. Look, I know she's annoying, but I can't stand to see her all beat up like that. No,
One
stop!
more time.
No! Hey, Onyx, bestie, how are you doing? I'm sorry, there's some stuff happening right now.
How about
He's beating her up. This is a weird time.
this will be my final blow?
Hey, how are you? How are things? It's crime makeup today because they killed my favorite character and then we're like, it's okay, you still have your backup favorite character. Never mind, he's dead too. So like, wow, I'm doing well, thank you. How are the vibes here? The vibes are good. Chaotic as per usual. I'm living. We're about to find out who killed my second boyfriend. So, you know, they did it. They did! Onyx Raid! Hey Emzo, what's good? How you doing? The audacity. I know! They were literally like, your favorite character murdered someone to make sure that everybody else lived. How do you feel about that? And I was like, I feel really sad. And they were like, oh, that's okay. How about you hug your second favorite character? Go find him. And I was like, okay. And then I found him, and he was dead. And the game was like, ha, get dunked on, dickhead. Like, what? At least Akane still lives. True! Akane would be a great hugger because she's all muscular, so when she squeezes you, it'd probably crack your back something incredible. You'd be there like, amazing. I'm meh, but don't worry about me, but how are you doing? I'm doing well! I'm coping! Because I still have Fuyuhiko, and that's okay. I want Akane to bear hug me. I want Akane to bear hug me too. Imagine getting spooned by Akane. That would be incredible. That would be so comfortable. I want my spine to be broken after. What are we talking about? Loving the ears. Thank you! This is my most recent pair that I bought. They're from Bat's Boutique. Oh my god, I'm so excited that I got them. They were selling at a convention that I was at, and I was like, oh my god, Bat's Boutique! And they were like, ah, yeah, that's me. And I was like, ah! And then I bought them out of impulse. They're my favorites. I really love them. I have so many pairs. If you'd like to see, let me know. That's just rude storytelling on their behalf. True! Love Danganronpa. Me too! But I wish they would stop killing my favorite characters. It's just been a chain of them killing my favorite characters, like, the whole time. But that's okay, because look, oh, I know! Look, though, it's okay, because I've got a little Gundam right here, and I got a little Nagito right here, and also I adopted Gundam's hamsters, so that's okay. Look, oh, my boys. They're my boys. My little man, now with the crazy eyes. So they're here with me in spirit, you know, and that's, I can cope with that. I can cope. You know, so right now we are currently in the what they're calling the last class trial. Cold, true. And we are here investigating the death of Nagito Kameda. I don't think he's dead. He's the ultimate lucky. There's no way he's dead.
It's useless.
Please stop! I feel bad for Monomi.
Ooh, I know. I also feel bad for Monomi.
You're right. Now's not the time for me to horse around with Monomi. The class trial has started, after all. The victim this time is Nagito, who is attempting to reveal the traitor for everyone's sake. Who in the world killed him? I'm so curious.
I mean, you could just tell us. You could just be like, it was that guy. We'd be like, okay, class trial over. Fuck that guy.
If he was killed for trying to reveal the traitor,
he was lucky enough to be the next one dead. I think, and this may be a hot take, I don't know, but I genuinely think he did it himself. I think he did it himself with help, perhaps, because a lot of the evidence shows, like, for instance, when we were, because his hands were like fucked up, right? So we were looking at his hands, and one of his hands, it's obvious he was holding something when blood started spattering, because it's like a closed fist and there's no blood on his palms, right? He did say he'd help the killers. Exactly. And because he's the ultimate lucky student, I'm like there was a point earlier in the game where he played Russian roulette with 5 bullets, okay? And he was fine. He won. He's been relying on his luck the whole time, and every time, because of his luck, he's gotten what he wanted. So I think he wanted this, and that's, I don't know. I'm just wilding right here. I've got no idea. Okay.
that traitor is obviously the killer. They were trying to shut Nagito up.
But he didn't know who the traitor was.
No, that might not be it.
If for once Kazuichi's saying smart stuff. Yeah, that checks out. Right? Just, he's the ultimate lucky. He's been using it. I just don't know.
Are you trying to protect the
I'm bad at
traitor?
explaining.
They didn't call out when we were in danger.
I'm glad Fuyuhiko's alive. I miss Ibuki every day. I saw. Oh, sorry.
Don't tell me you're the traitor.
Don't say something so stupid. There's no way in hell I'm the traitor.
Now that's more like it. Why don't you guys hurry and start arguing already?
Thank God we have Fuyu and Akane. We have at least 3 brain cells in the room. And I have this. Look, look, look. Hold on. Where is it? Just in case Fuyuhiko dies, I have a little Fuyuhiko keyring. Look how cute he is. Aww. This is from before he lost his eye. Look at that. How cute is he? He's all angry. Look, he's like, I'm streaming and I don't know who the traitor is, but I'm gonna do a stream where it's just this. It's just him being like, it's me and I'm streaming. You know? I make myself laugh. Okay, okay. The traitor and the killer who murdered Nagito is here, right? Are they the same person? See, look, look, look! Gundam's thing is gothic script. See that? I miss him so much. Gotta get it together. Whew. Can we just yeet Monokuma even if they are fab at times? Look, he's savage and he's amazing, but fuck him. Wait, what did we get? Torture wound, survival knife, duct tape, Monokuma panels, and Monokuma's account. Okay. Let me... I won't look through
The
it.
killer didn't take Nagito's mouth to shut him up.
What?
I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
Yeah, I feel like that. Let's listen
The
through.
reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
Yep.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's why he was so beat up.
Uh-huh.
What were they trying to find out by torturing him?
Who the traitor was.
Definitely the bomb's hiding place.
I think so.
If so, the suspect is whoever found the bomb first.
That was Fuyuhiko.
I mean, it's not Fuyuhiko. You won't make it.
I found it by coincidence. There's no way I'd torture someone.
Okay, so what do we... So they want us to disprove that it was torture. Nagito's wounds were they really caused by torture? But the point of torturing someone is to make them reveal information, right? Then it's pointless if he can't talk. Okay, so they want us to use the duct
The
tape.
killer didn't take Nagito's mouth to shut him
Oh, I
up.
went past it.
I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
Uh-huh. Hold on.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
Yep.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
I think that's the one we gotta fuck with. Haha! First one right!
No,
Let's
that's wrong.
go! Sorry. What are the panels? Oh, okay, let me explain very quickly. Let me just look at... Give me the...
Nagito's mouth
Hold
was
on.
covered with duct tape.
Hold on now,
so
hold
he
on.
wouldn't have been able to confess
I'll show it
anything.
to you. I mean, he's still talking, but... so the panels, when we, let me get them. Where are they? Torture wounds, rope, panels. Here we go. A lot of tipped over Monokuma panels were scattered around the goods warehouse. In one area, the panels seemed to be laying on top of each other in a straight, orderly line. So these are obviously set up like dominoes, if you can see that in the picture. And when we were trying to get into the warehouse, something was blocking the door. And Akane was like, oh my god, I'll just force it open. And everyone was like, ah! And when she forced it open, it knocked all of these over, which caused a chain reaction. I think they were knocked over, and in just back here, right in the top right corner, back here, that's where we found Nagito's body. And this is where the fire started. There was a fire. The fire started over here, and I think that this domino effect was to knock over an oil lighter that we found on the scene. It was one of the ones where when you set it, it doesn't stop with the flame if you let go. So I think these were probably there to knock over the oil lighter and start the fire when we opened the door. That's what that was. Don't be scared to ask questions, Crimson. It tests my memory, which is good. Okay, back to where we go. Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape, so he wouldn't have been able to confess anything. Continue.
If he was being tortured for information, they wouldn't have taped his mouth like that.
I'm prepared.
Did you bite your thumb at me? Bitch. I missed that. No, it's okay.
I just
I'll tell you
realized
whatever you need.
It's a trap.
What are you talking about?
Trap?
Stupid Hajime.
Okay.
You got caught in that trap.
You can't call me stupid when I'm the one who's been solving the mysteries this entire time. What have you brought to the table? Nothing. Stupid? Alright, hold on. Rebuttal showdown. Torture wounds, burned rope, survival knife, duct tape, spear of Gungnir.
Like you said, if Nagito's mouth was taped shut, you'd obviously assume he couldn't talk, right? But that was the trap. They wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
No.
But if you tape his mouth shut, how is he supposed to answer anything?
Correct.
Pay attention, this is how it went. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location.
Okay, let me just...
Then, after they killed him...
After they killed him... No, I want to hear what he said. Fuck.
Damn it!
I was overcome. He's gonna go back to the original topic. That's okay.
Like you said, if Nagito's mouth was taped shut, you'd obviously assume he couldn't talk, right? But that was the trap.
Duct tape.
They wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
I think it's the duct tape that they want us to use.
But if you tape his mouth shut, how is he supposed to answer anything?
Pay attention, this is how it went down. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location.
That's not right. Okay. What are you even saying? Are you trying to rebut me with that? I wouldn't be able to cut the code. I think it over one more time.
Pay
I wish I could watch
this
it
is
through.
how it went down.
Oh.
First, the killer tortured and got information. Then,
sorry, I
after they
thought we
killed
were
him-
back in the original thing. I'm getting all mixed up. I'm gonna let it play through.
Damn
As
it!
overcome, blah blah blah. That's okay.
Like you said, if Nagito's mouth was taped shut, you'd obviously assume he couldn't talk, right? But that was the trap. They wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
Mhm.
But if you tape his mouth shut,
Oh, you can stop it. Okay.
how is he supposed to answer anything?
True. All right, let's stop it and see if
Pay
we can...
attention. This is how it went down. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information.
About the bomb's location.
Okay.
Then, after they killed him, they duct taped his mouth shut.
No. Oh no, because there was no. Okay, I know what I need to
Crap.
do. Hold
Pay
on.
attention.
This is how
Through
it
Gungnir,
went
torture
down.
wounds. Where is it?
First, the killer tortured Nagito.
Hold on. I need to find one because there's something to do with the. I think I need to get the last one with the duct tape. Hold on. Hold on.
And got information about the bomb's
Where's
location.
the duct tape?
Then, after they killed him,
Uh-huh.
they duct taped his mouth shut.
Hey, hold on now.
Crap. Pay attention. This is how it
Hold
went
on.
down.
So we've got the torture wounds. Thighs covered in a lot of stab wounds. I've got the burned rope. Somebody lurking friend got some food that needs to be eaten. You eat that food, bestie. Love you, appreciate you. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you have a lovely night. And any food you get, I hope it tastes like heaven itself, mama. The rope is tied. Nagito's right sleeve still looks clean. Okay. I have the survival knife. Safe to assume the wounds and on the leather look like close by a knife. For some reason, the spatter cuts off in the middle of his palm. I'm sure it's the duct tape. Maybe I have to get the second one with it? I'm sure it's the duct tape. I think maybe the second one with the duct
First,
tape.
the killer tortured Nagito
Let me try again.
and got information
I've got it
about
on
the
easy,
bomb's
so it doesn't
location.
matter. I can just keep trying. It's all good.
Then, after they killed him,
That was the one.
allow me
Because
to
the
cut
duct
through
tape was
those
on there.
words.
There was no blood under the duct tape, so he had to have died first.
No. There's no doubt Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he was beat up.
What did you say?
Oh look, Pecco's X's are her sword bag. That's so cute.
Who cares about the duct tape? You might as well settle this with rock, paper, scissors.
How can I stop it?
We don't need to play a game. It's clear the duct tape was on his mouth before the torture even began.
Why do you always side with Hajime? You have a crush on him or something?
Are you in elementary school or something?
You were with us when I peeled the duct tape off Nagito's mouth, right? The blood on Nagito's face wasn't under the duct tape, remember?
The blood on his face came from his arm wounds. Which means the duct tape was on his face before his arms were even wounded.
And the duct tape had a lot of crinkles around his mouth.
So what if she does so she doesn't simp like you? True! You missed it. There was a section, because obviously when the fire started, the sprinklers were set off, and at one point Sonia was like, it's a good thing we didn't go in. We would have got all soggy and gross. And Monokuma was like, ooh, Sonia, soggy and wet, blah blah blah, ew, nasty lewd stuff. What are you thinking about? And then Kazuichi was like, why are you teasing me? And Monokuma was like, I was talking to Hajime, what were you thinking about? And Kazuichi was like, and then Sonia was like, and then Kazuichi was like, don't look at me like that, I only thought about it for a second. And I was like, you are disgusting, keep that to yourself. Look, you can simp as much as you want, but keep that between you and your internet provider, okay? That is not, don't air it out unless people are comfortable with you airing it out. And Sonia is clearly, her boyfriend just died. And you want to come over here to, Kazuichi, you're nasty. Which is a shame, because me and Kazuichi have a lot of things in common. We're both filthy simps, we're both stupid, but sometimes we're good with technology. And we both had pink hair. At some point. Anyway.
He must have been struggling to open his mouth under the duct tape.
Perhaps the duct tape was used so we wouldn't be able to scream. Then it's like I said at the beginning. The tape wasn't for torture. It was to keep his mouth shut.
However, if they wanted to seal his mouth, they did not need to hurt him with such ferocity.
They probably had a deep grudge against Nagito.
Then, are you saying the killer was trying to make him suffer?
I think they were just genuinely trying to make sure he was dead. Because, I mean, so there's a major artery in the legs. And if you hit it, obviously arterial spray happens. And the arterial spray is huge. It goes fucking everywhere immediately. Psst, psst, psst. And you've got to hold it or else it's going to spew out like a fountain, mama. But if you look at the blood here, they obviously haven't hit the arterial spray. And I think that's because he's the ultimate lucky. So they were like, if I don't make sure this fucker is dead, he will not be dead. I genuinely do think it wasn't torture, they were just trying to make sure the bastard died. You know what I mean?
If so, it's friggin' crazy. Did they go psycho or something?
No, they didn't just go crazy. Whoever did this must be one crafty bastard. If not, they wouldn't have taken the time to set fire to the crime scene and destroy all the evidence.
The warehouse fire was for destroying evidence?
We can't think of any other reason.
But who could have done that? When the fire occurred, everyone in this room was gathered in front of the warehouse. Yeah, and right after I opened the warehouse door, the flames started burning from the very back. Which means it is plausible to think that nobody here
Could that engine be any louder?
The killer isn't one of us. But that's not the case, huh? I mean, it's wishful thinking.
Even if it was only a coincidence, the timing was just too perfect.
Based on the pattern up until now, we should suspect that some kind of setup was used for this. Some kind of setup? Like what? I do not know that, but that has been the pattern before.
That's our Miss Sonia. You have such an amazingly high intellect. Alrighty then. Let's think about this based on what Miss Sonia thinks. Is that okay, Miss Sonia?
Damn right it is!
The reason for the fire, huh? They're right, we need to clear that up first. Shut up, simp! You tell him. Oh, we trying to disprove? Torture wounds, burned rope, survival knife, duct tape, Monokuma panels. I think it might have something to do with the burned rope. So let me cycle to that real fast.
The direct cause of the fire was... the oil lighter
we'll
found
listen
at the
through it,
crime
listen.
scene, right?
Yes, that's correct.
The killer used some kind of setup.
Yep, the Monokuma panels.
He lit the curtain on fire with the lighter.
Yes, I think this might actually be...
Some kind of setup?
This might be an agreement thing.
Did they use the oil as an improvised fuse?
They probably just threw the lighter.
Oh, I need the Monokuma panels.
Based on the shape of that oil lighter,
Monokuma panels.
it can stand upright while the flame is lit.
Mm-hmm.
If they tipped over the lighter in some way, it could have ignited the curtain.
Yes. That sounds about right.
Some way? Maybe they used invisible thread.
No, these Monokuma panels.
There should have been a way to tip it over with sound waves.
No.
Or perhaps opening the door.
That's what we need. Get that big brain, Miss Sonia. Get that big brain. I will become blackened dealing with you, Soda. Oh my god!
I also agree
Get
that
him,
opening the
Crimson!
door is what
Get
started
him!
the fire.
Just as I thought. It was the wind pressure. A dust devil blown here from glorious Japan.
What? Mama. What?
No, not wind pressure. They probably used the Monokuma panels.
I'm the ultimate levelhead. Yeah!
A huge number of tipped-over Monokuma panels were found at the crime scene, right? It looked like they were scattered everywhere, but some were laying on top of each other in a single line. Just a single line leading from the warehouse door to the fire's origin.
Does that mean anything?
Yes.
The killer probably arranged those Monokuma panels to create a domino effect.
Yep.
A domino effect. You mean
Sonia, I
those
really
tiles
do love
kids
you, but you
play
really do
with by
cross some
lining
stupid
them
lines.
up and tipping
She's
them over?
amazing. The way she just says stupid shit sometimes. Like during Gundam's trial when she was like, faux show! I was like, she really said that. Or like when I was like, I kind of sussed you, and she was like, shit! I was like, oh! You just swore! What the fuck?
In place of those tiles, the killer used the Monokuma panels.
Oh, look at that. Okay.
So when we opened the warehouse
Nagito.
door, the first panel toppled into the second. And from there, they fell like dominoes until they reached the lighter at the end.
Yep.
But wouldn't it be obvious that those big panels were falling over?
Yeah, we heard it happen.
That's probably why they turned off the lights in the warehouse, so we wouldn't notice them.
Yeah, I forgot the lights were off.
So the reason the warehouse was dark was to hide the domino effect.
See.
And one more thing. There was something else the killer did to hide the domino effect, right?
The killer did one other thing to hide the domino effect, and it doesn't necessarily need to be visual. Why are you showing me this? Usually you just make me choose. Did I press the button? Nope, I have to choose my truth bullet. The MP3 player, maybe? Oh yeah, the music. What was said? I think I got it.
I see!
Because when we went in there was music playing. At the time, it was like
You're
blaring.
talking about the MP3 player,
But I
right?
didn't actually notice it, so they were like, oh my god, the music! And I was like, what music?
That
Which is
hymn
weird
blaring
considering I
throughout the
love music.
warehouse
Oh, the
matched
hymn!
sound of
No,
the
yeah,
falling
okay, I know what we're talking
panels.
about. Yeah. Okay, never mind. Oh, my hair looks good today. I've got that kind of Justin Bieber shit going on. The inside of the warehouse felt even darker because our eyes were still used to the bright. Yeah, listen to that! That hymn. You can hear it? That's what was playing. Within that darkness, a loud hymnal blared throughout the warehouse at full volume. Hey, do you guys hear something? Yeah, it's really damn loud. Does Nagito like listening to this depressing crap? No, I'm not talking about the music. And as if on cue, it suddenly started, and then the fire happened.
That's it. So the strange sound was actually the sound of the panels falling.
But those sounds weren't the only strange thing, right?
Oh?
Looking back on it, it was also strange when we opened the door to the warehouse.
It's fine, I'll open it slowly. No, that's not the problem. Seriously, it'll be fine. With those words, Akane brushed off everyone's warnings and slowly opened the door to the warehouse. Clatter, clatter, clatter. Huh? It's not opening. Is there something blocking the door? I can barely open it. I knew it. It's a trap. Seriously, just stop it, okay? Didn't I tell you it'd be fine? I just gotta use a little more force. What happened to opening it slowly? Akane ignored their protest and with a mighty kick, the door flew open. BAM!
Ah, so the door was being blocked by a Monokuma panel.
And when we opened the door, the domino effect started, and the falling panels eventually reached the lighter.
See.
Yeah, and that's how the warehouse caught on fire. At least, that's how it looks.
You don't look so sure.
At the time, Akane mentioned that she could barely open the door.
Because the panel was blocking it, right?
Oh?
But the blocked doorway, there wasn't enough space for a person to fit through, right?
Is that a problem?
It's a major problem. I mean, that door was the only entrance to the warehouse.
Oh. Hey, I just had dinner. What did I miss? Oh, we're trying to sort through the death of Nagito right now. So far, we've managed to ascertain that, yes, the Monokuma panels were a domino effect to start the fire, and that Nagito wasn't tortured for information. The tape was just there to shut him up. That's really all we have right now, and, like, that's it, really. If that door was the only entrance to the warehouse, I see. So the problem Chucky is talking about is the killer couldn't have left. We couldn't take him much.
If the panel was so close to the door that it could barely be opened, the killer inside the warehouse wouldn't be able to leave, right?
Now that you mention it.
Does that mean they were hiding inside?
Who? We were all outside the warehouse, you know.
Oh, who do you think it is? I have no idea. Spirit of Gundam. Obviously. I'm sussing Chiaki or Sonia. I think, because Sonia was, like, around a lot of the places that are sussy. And also Chiaki was acting really weird before we found Nagito dead. And also when we were investigating it, she was being strange. Yes, it was that hot hamster guy, definitely. Because actually the only reason Nagito was tied up is because we were going to do some kinky stuff. And then Gundam was like, how dare you cheat on me, and killed Nagito through a lot of coincidental means. It'd just be like that.
Based on the patterns up until now, I believe some kind of setup was used.
You don't have to think so hard. There's actually only one person who could have possibly done this.
Oh yeah. Huh?
You don't mean...
But if that's true, this murder...
Hajime? What do you mean?
was a suicide. Chucky's very sussy baka. The person who set up the domino effect inside the warehouse. There's only one person who could have done that. Are we talking Nagito right now? Where is he? Wow.
This is my answer.
I told you, he did a bunch of stuff by himself.
What if it was Nagito?
Why'd you bring him up? He's the victim, you know.
He wasn't just the victim. Maybe.
Huh?
Not just the victim? What does that mean?
He was the victim. And he was the perpetrator, too. Maybe.
Are you saying this was a suicide? Don't be stupid.
I keep seeing that the cosplayer I really admire is messaging me, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to deal with that later. Ah, or maybe the fat guy. I mean, the ultimate imposter. Why do you keep saying that? What's with him being fat? Like, is there something wrong with him being fat? Like, I'm kind of chubby. Like, what's up with that? I think chubby people are the best to cuddle.
Or did you already forget?
Oh, it's so comfy. Byakuya is based. Oh my god, Crimson, you don't even know! Crimson, you don't even know! Crimson! Oh my god! So, while we were, oh my god, I have to tell you. While we were, investigating, Nagito's death. Hi Nagito, love you baby. We went into his bedroom, right? First of all, Monokuma was taking a bath in his, like, that was weird. I know in my heart of hearts. No, listen. Turns out Byakuya was not Byakuya. He was an imposter. And the only reason we know is because we found the file that Nagito found in the final dead room that had all of Hajime's information in it. Turns out it had everyone's information in it. Obviously, he was lying. And there were 16, files in there. And one of them was all question marks. There was, age, sex, name, occupation. All of that was question marks except for, ultimate ability. He was the ultimate imposter. So he wasn't Byakuya Togami. He was the ultimate imposter pretending to be Byakuya Togami. And so, like, that's right, like, turns out, and that's why, because you remember at the beginning I was like, Byakuya was in the first game, why is he not freaking out right now? It's because he wasn't Byakuya. He was an imposter. Did he lie about us? He lied about everything, mama. He lied about everything. You do see that in the anime, but he pretends to be somebody else. Oh! Don't, I want to watch the anime after this. I've seen the anime for the first game, but not the second one. Interesting. I know! So I don't know if he is the traitor, though. I'm pretty sure he's not the traitor. I think the traitor is still alive. So are we an ultimate? We are not an ultimate. Because it was a point. Hajime found the file and was like, oh my god, he was lying about everyone's information being in here. Was he lying about me being on the reserve course? Flip through. There was my file. Hajime is from the reserve course. But Chiaki brought up an interesting point about the ultimate imposter. How she was like, he probably didn't really have a choice, because when you have a talent, you are kind of bound to that talent. Like, you can't really do anything else, because that's what you're good at, and, you know, so you end up relying on that. And Monokuma was like, wow, looks like your existence is pretty, like, carefree, Hajime, because you don't have an ultimate. And I was like, ooh, that's interesting. So, yeah, that's sad. It's very sad, but it's also a very interesting take on this. So yeah, Byakuya was not Byakuya, he was an imposter. Which explains a lot of things, because I kept seeing something about, like, on the internet, whenever I looked up, you know, pictures of Gundam, there would be, like, tags like Byakuya 2 Gami, and I was like, Byakuya 2 Gami? What the fuck does that mean? Turns out it's because the Byakuya is not Byakuya, he's an imposter, so they call him Byakuya 2 Gami. As in 2, the second one. Byakuya number 2, 2 Gami. So I was like, oh, that explains so many things now. So, like, pooh! You know what I mean? I need to shit so bad. Anyway, his body was covered in torture wounds, did you already forget? Imagine having only one thing you're good at and you can't do anything else. Yeah, that's kind of the life of the ultimates, do you know what I mean? Interesting, very interesting. Hold on.
Are you saying those were all self-inflicted?
Yes.
But Nagito might do something like that, don't you think?
Yes.
That's not the issue. He was tied up, remember?
Yeah.
Even for a creep like Nagito, it'd be impossible for him to tie up his own arms and legs.
Yeah, you're right.
So somebody else probably did it for him.
Yeah, as long as you understand.
Thank God I'm not an ultimate, I'm just good at everything. Me too, mama! What's my ultimate? Making it look like I'm crying with makeup, when in actuality, I just put it on my face.
Need to discuss? That's not necessary at all. I mean, no matter how much you think about it, it's clearly impossible.
No, because Nagito is the ultimate lucky. He got away with all kinds of shit because he was the ultimate lucky. Like you said, it seems impossible if you think about it, but I feel like I'm overlooking something. Oh, here we go. Can it not be like a logic dive or something? I hate to make you argue, it's kind of sus for you. True. Torture wounds, burned rope, survival knife, duct tape, and Monokuma panels. I think it has to do with the burned rope, because, on the one side, hold on.
To actually tie up your own arms and legs.
Yep. Burned rope.
That's obviously impossible!
I mean, I don't know.
Tying just the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
He did have a free arm. The burned rope was...
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
But the rope...
How about if you use your teeth?
No.
Or if you use your front tail?
Your what?
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
Is that a dirty joke? If our assumption that Nagito committed suicide is correct, Nagito should have tied himself up too. It's true that tying up your arms and legs by yourself is impossible, but did he really tie up both arms and legs? No, because... Alright, let me show you. Let me show you the truth bullet I'm looking at right now. So if we look here at the burned rope, the rope that was tied to Nagito's right arm burned off, however Nagito's right sleeve still looks clean. So if... So, right? They have interesting lives, yet are trapped by what they are good at with no freedom. They are like bird in a cage. True. I feel like it has something to do with the burned rope. So let's just look through again.
To actually tie up your own arms and legs.
Survival knife, duct tape.
That's obviously impossible!
Monokuma panels, torture wounds.
Tying just the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
One of them wasn't tied.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
Well, let me just, like, no. I mean, because that's true. Never mind.
How about if you use your teeth?
No.
Or if you use your front tail?
Maybe I need
Dirty
to...
joke! Is that a dirty joke?
Maybe I need to absorb the use your teeth thing. No, because his mouth was... If our assumption that Nagito committed suicide, yeah. But, did he really tie up burnt arms and legs? No, because the burnt rope! Alright, I'm just gonna start shooting.
To actually tie up your own arms and legs.
It wasn't tied up. Ha ha!
No, that's
Sometimes
wrong.
if you just shoot, sometimes you miss. Sometimes you hit. And them's the times you live for. Shut up, simp, you're worse than the PP joke. True.
What? I mean, it's no mistake that his arms and legs were...
No.
No, it shouldn't have been both of his arms.
Ba-doom.
The rope on his right arm was completely burnt up. Based on that, you can't say he was tied up.
That was just burned by the fire. He should have been tied up before then.
It burned
If it's
because
Freezy
of
who
the
did
fire.
it, I will
Like you
kill
said,
myself.
it might look like that.
I'll quit Twitch and kill myself.
But that was part of the trap. There's
Oh?
concrete evidence that proves it.
Is it? The proof the burnt rope on Nagito's right arm is a trap. His sleeve!
I see.
But then how did the knife get in his hand if he did it himself?
Take a close look
We'll
at his right
cross that
sleeve.
bridge when we get to it.
Even though the rope was burnt up, his sleeve wasn't burned at all. Wouldn't you agree?
It's very weird that they haven't talked about Gundam. He is also a suspect. True. I'm sat there, like, in my own little booth, like, guys, it was Gundam! And they're like... What the fuck?
A burn like this, no matter how you think about it, is unnatural.
Correct.
That rope was burned in advance so it would look like it was burned in the fire.
Oh. Well, would you look at that?
Then Nagito's right arm wasn't tied up, right? He was able to move it freely, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that should be the case.
Hajime, that's awesome! I'll let you cop a feel if you want.
Maybe not right now, my boyfriend just died.
Akane, you should not give it away for free. Make sure they pay you first.
What is going on right now? Someone's dead. This is a murder trial? And somehow we've made it onto prostitution.
That's definitely wrong.
How can you say it's wrong? You're a Yakuza member. You should be down to clown with illegal stuff. Sonia and Akane? Right, like...
Fine. I just gotta get a Benjamin from him before I let him
A
touch
Benjamin?
me, right?
If you don't get that joke, Benjamin Franklin is who is on the American dollar. So she's talking about the dollar bills. She's got to get that Franklin. That's so good.
That's not what I meant. I'm talking about Nagito.
Oh. Okay, fair enough.
I mean, even if his right hand wasn't tied up, the knife was still stabbed into it, you know?
Knowing him, because he's the ultimate lucky, he threw it up, put his hand down, and it landed perfectly where he wanted it to. Jesus, these guys. I know.
It's impossible to stab a knife into your right hand with your right hand. Ah,
You're
that
forgetting
much
he's
is
the ultimate
obvious.
lucky. He can do whatever the fuck he wants if he wanted it.
Hajime, you tricked me. Give me back that Benjamin.
Okay. Thundertans, Gundam, my husband, killed my boyfriend. Everyone else, I think you really lost it. I'm stood in the corner like, guys, my husband killed my boyfriend. And they're like, who's your husband? And I was like, Gundam. And they're like, who's your boyfriend? And I'm like, Nagito. And they're like, okay, cool. Are you aware that Gundam died before Nagito? And I was like, that doesn't matter. That's not the point. Do you believe in ghosts? And they're like, no. No. Not only did she try to charge me, now she wants the money back? What the heck?
Hold on. There should be a way.
Wait, not only does she want to charge me, she also wants her money back. Who got charged? You got charged, so you should ask for your money back. This is backwards.
Then hurry up and spill it.
Yes, spill it.
If it's something lame,
Hajime.
I'll make you give back the Benjamin with 10,000% interest.
You didn't give him any Benjamin! A way to stab yourself in your right hand using only your right hand. It's okay, there's definitely an answer for this. Are we gonna logic dive? Please. For fuck's sake. I just want to go snowboarding. Torture wound, survival knife, plushie, blood on the girder. Oh, it might be the blood on the girder. That makes sense.
Even if Nagito's right hand
blood
was
on the
free,
girder real quick. Because if he threw it...
how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If he threw the knife
Yeah!
into the air and let the knife fall,
Yes.
could he stab his hand that way?
Yes. Because he's the ultimate lucky.
Is he a throwing
But
knife
let me
expert?
listen. No, but he's the ultimate lucky! Why are y'all forgetting?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow?
No, it was on the
And
girder.
slammed his right hand down on it?
No, because it was up. It was
Propped it onto what?
the girder.
If he just propped the knife, he could have used his bound left hand.
No.
If you're tied up, your arms won't bend that easily. We don't know if his left hand could even reach his right hand.
I feel like I need to agree with... How was Naruto able to stab himself in the right hand if he was only able to use his right hand? Chucky said he propped the knife with something and slammed his hand down on it, but the only thing he could have used that was at the crime scene is... Oh, okay, hold on.
Even if Nagito's right hand was free,
Oh!
how could he stab his right hand with his
Oh!
right
The
hand?
Monokuma plushie!
If he
Oh,
threw
okay,
the
no,
knife
yeah,
into the
yeah,
air
because the Monokuma plushie had his blood on
and
it.
let the knife fall,
No, hold on. Let me get to Chiaki.
could he stab his hand that way?
No, hold on. How do I've forgotten how to
Is he
go
a
forward.
throwing knife expert?
I've forgotten how to go forward. Sorry, hold on. I'm trying to find the button that helps me go forward. That slows down.
Maybe he propped the knife somehow?
Yes, with the Monokuma plushie. Ah!
I agree with that.
Give me back my money. I didn't even give you any money. I gave you money. So you give me back my money.
Life-size
It's a
Monokuma
weird
plushie.
turnaround.
He must have used that to prop the knife.
Yes.
Makes sense. That's why there was a big hole in the plushie's stomach.
Man is so smart. Pog. Yep.
He inserted the knife handle into that hole to prop it up. Then he slammed his hand onto
He
it.
probably duct taped himself so they wouldn't hear him screaming. I want my money! What money? I give you money!
He had to place the plushie
Who
in
gave
his
you
hand,
money?
and it also explains the mysterious blood on the plushie.
Correct.
So the blood on the plushie came from Nagito after he stabbed the knife into his own right hand.
Correct. I want my money, Lebowski.
I see.
Am I Lebowski?
So that's the trick.
But what if I, Lebowski, gave you money? Give it to me. Where's the money coming
But for a moment, I seriously thought Monokuma
from? This is a
died or
funny running
something.
gag. Yeah.
A bleeding plushie is super scary. It's got the same fear factor as a doll whose hair grows too long.
Ooh.
After stabbing his hand, he no longer needed the plushie, so he cast it off toward the fire's origin point.
He probably
Don't act
thought
like
the
you don't
fire
know.
would
I
incinerate
don't
and
know.
destroy the evidence.
This is you're killing me.
So what do you think now, Fuyuhiko?
Yeah, Fuyuhiko.
I get what you're
dumbass.
saying about the wound on his right hand, but
Okay.
there's still one huge problem.
Go ahead.
The spear. Basically, you're saying Nagito committed suicide by
I
impaling
know you know.
himself
I'm
with
not
a spear,
stupid.
right?
No, please, I don't know. I don't know who's got the money and who is owed money and...
If you think about the order, getting killed by the spear should have been the last thing to happen to Nagito.
Uh-huh.
If that's true,
The blood on
how
the
is that
girder.
possible?
It was
He
hung
can't
up
grab
there
the
and then
spear
he...
with his right
I don't
hand
fucking
if
know
a
what he
knife is
did.
stabbed into it and his left hand was all tied up.
Uh-huh.
Then he probably took the spear first, and as he endured the pain, he stabbed the knife into his right hand.
No, because there'd be blood all over the show.
There is a limit to his constitution.
But not a limit to his stamina. No, I mean, I'd never cheat on gun like that.
If you got
to shut up.
penetrated by something so
If
big
you don't have the
and
money,
thick,
then
you
who has
would
it?
die
I don't know! I don't know! Akane had it, and then Hajime had it, and then somehow I have it, I'm not even in the game, and now you want it, and I don't even know! I'm just a confused little boy.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch all that.
You fucking simp.
Like I said, if you got penetrated by something so big and thick, you would die instantly.
I need to watch The Big Lebowski, true.
Say it one more time. I need to record it.
You are disgusting sometimes! But to be honest, if I had no shame like him, I would be talking to people like this. So can I hate him? No.
Hey, bastard, you better cut it out.
Kazuichi, where's my money? Yeah, Kazuichi has it. But he
Like
he
she
probably
said,
threw it at
in
Sonia.
that
And then
condition,
Sonia got it, gave it to
it's very
Akane. Akane
difficult
gave it
to
to
stab
Hajime. We have
yourself
come
with
full
a
circle.
spear.
We fixed it. Okay.
It'd be hard to use a spear with a knife stab into your right
Thank God
hand,
I'm respectful.
while your
Yeah.
left
Thank
hand
God I
is
have
tied up.
shame. So not everything that I think comes out of my mouth. Like there's some things I think that I'm like, if I say that out loud, I'll get beat up. I'm dead ass.
So you're saying it's impossible?
It's not impossible. There was a girder above him. He could have hung it.
But no matter what I think, I can't believe Nagito's death was caused by someone else.
Yes, because he wanted it to happen because he's the ultimate like.
I also agree with that.
Sorry, I had a moment.
To think that one of us could kill someone with such cruelty.
Somebody's walked over my grave. I
I
got the
could
shivers.
never believe that.
You say you can't believe it?
Did someone actually kill him? Is this a red herring?
You just don't want to believe it, right? But that's why you keep getting betrayed over and over again, right? Same
Still
goes
can't
for
find the
this
money.
time too.
I think the hamsters have it. One of these little fuckers probably has it somewhere.
You just shut your mouth. It's against the rules to interfere with everyone. If you even think about doing anything, I have a plan of my own.
Oh?
Monami sassing me.
Haha. Deal with it, fucko.
But it's just as Monokuma said.
Get got.
We've been betrayed over and over again so far. So this might also be the same. Calling this a suicide takes too much for granted, and it's too convenient.
Then are you saying there is a killer among us, Kazuichi?
Of course, that doesn't include Miss Sonia and me.
I mean, that's what I was like in Gundam's trial, and look where that got me. Now my husband's dead, so it could have been Sonia.
As Kazuichi said, it's true we've been constantly betrayed.
Who motherfucker has my money? Among Us! Sus. Sus.
But even if I'm betrayed again, I still want to believe in everyone.
Because that's what hope do, mama.
No matter how many times I may be betrayed, I still want to believe in everyone.
As we should.
I also want to believe that there's no killer.
You
But
called?
suicide is unimaginable.
Bestie! How are you doing? Welcome back. Was your food good? I hope it was delicious and it blew your mind because it was so good.
Do you really think so?
But
Do
you
you have
said
my
it
money?
too. It'd be impossible for him to stab himself with a spear in his condition.
I did say difficult, but I never said impossible.
It had a rope. There was a girder above him. 2 and 2 equals 4, bitch. It was grand, thank you. Excellent. Good. Huh?
I feel
Perhaps.
that there's
Oh.
some way he could have stabbed himself with that
Oh.
spear.
Do you?
What kind of way?
Do you? For a price, I can give it back. Oh my god. Onyx had the money the whole time. Panic! Hey, Panic, what's good? How you doing? Is everything well with you? Everything is not well with me. They killed Gundam and they were like, oh, are you sad? You gonna go cry on your second favorite? Ha! He's dead too. And I was like, oh. Chucky, I still want to believe me. I stopped believing when Nagito died. True! They killed Gundam and then had the audacity to kill Nagito immediately afterwards. What the fuck? Such panic. Hi, Crimson. Everyone's friends. I love that.
I don't know.
I don't know.
You don't know.
I knew it.
It's impossible to figure out by myself. So let's think about it together.
Correct.
That's how. We made it this far up till now.
Everyone working together.
She's right. We've made it through several ordeals up till now by doing that. Then even now.
All right, let's do this.
Let's think about it, guys. Logic dive. Is it a logic dive? I want one before the game ends. Burned ropes, 5 knife blood. Duct tape, torture wounds. I don't know which one it would be in this case. Torture wounds.
How
Alright,
did
let's listen
Nagito
through.
stab himself with a spear? Let's work together and think this through.
When the spear stabbed Nagito, his right hand was covered by the knife, right?
Yes?
He was only able to move his left hand.
I bet it's pure
But his
evidence.
left hand was also tied up.
Then that rules out his left hand.
Oh, no,
That's the case. The only other way is...
Hold on. Let me look at the blood on the left hand real quick, because it was funky. Oh, yes! So I needed to shoot that one. Blood was spattered on the palm of my... The spatter was not in his palm, so it doesn't rule out his left hand.
He used his teeth?
He did not use his teeth!
Or maybe he used his front tail.
He didn't use his front tail!
I know guys have tails that get hard when they're grabbed.
What are you saying?
Jesus Christ.
A blushing Miss Sonia is freaking awesome!
Stop it! Stop! If Nagito committed suicide, then he must have used that spear to stab himself. Even though his arms and legs were tied up, there should have been something that looked suspicious. There was a mark left behind that clearly shows he did something. The left hand! Blood on his left hand. Let me see that.
How did Nagito stab himself with
Rub
a
the old
spear?
brain cells together. Now Crazy Hope Man isn't there to guide the conversation through power of friendship. Cost you $3. I can't. I know. Power only works on animes. No, it's fine.
His right hand was covered by the knife, right?
Yes.
He was only able to move his left hand.
Yep.
But his left hand was also tied up.
Sure.
Then that rules
No.
out his...
Because, I missed. That's what happened.
No, that's wrong.
I get you're just older than adolescents, but stop being horn dogs. Right? Like, besties.
Hold
I mean,
on.
it's confirmed that
It's
they're
still
all like
too early to
1920-ish,
dismiss the
right? I mean, to be
possibility
fair,
that he
like,
used his left hand.
I feel like the horny never truly leaves you if/when you are blessed with the horny. Except for asexuals. They have no weaknesses. And we should be scared of them. That's too much. I can only give you $1. We're all talking about money right now.
Why? I mean, his left hand was tied up.
But that doesn't mean it started tied up. It didn't have to be tied up the whole time. He could have done some mumbo-jumbo nonsense magician stuff and tied it up once he stabbed himself.
Off about his left hand.
Correct. It could have been a slip knot. He was just
Bloodstain
like...
on the palm of his hand. Don't you think it looked somewhat strange?
Yes. Shit, that's a bargain.
He only had blood on the lower
Deal.
area
Ooh.
of his palm. Beyond that point, the bloodstain suddenly cuts off. right?
I'm more invested in the side plot that's going on between Onyx and Carmen right now. Who's getting money and who's to... They're so stupid. I know! Asexuals have more power than Nagito's luck. Correct! Correct! Like, I mean, like, for instance, like in mythology and things, like, a lot of them are, like, creatures that lure people away by being beautiful women. Asexuals don't have that problem. They're just like, you're aesthetically pleasing, but I'm not going over there. Peace. Imagine not being lured by a beautiful woman. It's happened to me many times.
When the blood splattered, that's as
I mean,
far as it reached,
for instance, I was lured by a beautiful woman into playing Resident Evil, The Village. Lady Dimitrescu was like, buy the game, and I was like, shit, okay, sure. Haha, now give me my money. What? How much are you getting? It's
That
gonna be like
settles the description of
$99.
that bloodstain. But it's not
cents.
the only unnatural bloodstain.
True. Oh, the girder. Oh,
Look, there's blood on the
I feel
back
like I'm
of his
fixating
hand,
on the girder.
around the middle joints of his fingers.
Like you said, it looks like an unnatural bloodstain, but what's wrong with that?
I just thought of something very cursed. I'm not going to share it, but it has something to do with Nagito having blood on his fingers. I'll let you figure out what I thought about. Give me my $1 first. Oh my god, this is really escalating.
We might need to think and use our imaginations for a bit.
Correct.
If there's blood on his palm and the back of his hand,
And he was holding
what
something.
was his
Oh my
left
god.
hand doing as the blood splattered?
Did you get it? Oh, sorry. I meant to give you $1. Ah! Here, $100. Oh, I meant to give you... Oh my god! Ask for your money back! Oh, it's coming full circle. What was Nagito's left hand doing when the blood spattered? Gripping! He was gripping.
I see.
Why you gotta say it like...
When the blood splattered, he was probably gripping with his left hand.
Mm.
That's why there's such a strange-looking
Sorry, but I
bloodstain
can't
on
accept
his
100.
palm
We agreed on
and
one.
the back of
Oh
his
my
hand.
god! The twist.
Was he grabbing his front tail?
Stop with the front tail!
Perish the thought!
He was not
He was
J&O.
obviously
He
grabbing
might
the
have been.
spear.
Some people are into knife play, and that's valid, you know, as long as it's consensual. Maybe not to
Now
this
that you
extent,
mention it, compared to the rest of his body, the wounds on his left arm are pretty mild.
then.
He probably made his wounds mild on purpose, so he could keep his strength while he gripped the spear.
But even if he held the spear with his tied-up left hand, it'd be impossible for him to stab himself.
It's okay, you can keep it. Now give me my money. 0.0003 cents. My money. I swear, Akane, I miss pre-Nekomaru death Akane. Me too. It's the fact she keeps bringing up the front tail, and I'm like, Mama. The horny characters are dead. You can stop with the horny stuff now. It's fine. That's right, that's the problem.
Hey, Chiaki, what do you think?
Gives Carmen that. Oh my god, Carmen got that money back. Stop everything. I'm so excited. Carmen, what do you think?
Hey,
thank
don't tell
you.
me you're
Whoa!
getting sleepy.
It was a simple thank you. It's not it, Chief. I'm rich again. Amazing.
At times like this, you should always strike from a good angle. Just like fixing an old TV.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I got it. Maybe.
Uh-huh.
Huh? Really?
Yeah, like I thought. It's no mistake that Nagito was gripping the spear. I think.
Uh-huh.
However, what's important is what section of the spear he was gripping.
The balls. I mean... the weight on the end of the... Which section of the spear was he holding on to? The cord, the blade, the handle, or the shaft? The cord, because there was a...
I see.
Yeah.
That's it. Instead of the
I'm
handle,
currently trying to explore
Nagito
animation
must have been
class and
holding
it
on
keeps
to the
breaking
cord.
semi-prayers. My thoughts and prayers and everything is with you, Panic. I am so sorry. Exporting is the worst, especially when it's a big, something big. Oh. When I used to make videos for YouTube, just... the exporting process was my worst nightmare. Because sometimes it would just glitch and turn into a 1-second video and I'd have to start all over again. I can conquer the world now that I have my money. Carmen! Holy shit, Carmen's going off the grid. Fear me, everybody!
There was a metal weight at the tip of the cord, but there were bloodstains on that part too.
He got his blood fucking everywhere.
The joint between the weight and the cord had a bloodstain shaped like it was cut off by something.
Yes. On the plus side, the stream is making this a whole lot more fun. Good! I'm here for you, Panic! Can't wait to see you in May. It's gonna be so nice to see you again. I remember I caught you once at a convention and was like, Panic! And it was really lovely, so it's gonna be great to see you. I'm so excited. Let's go! Yeah! Sorry, Carmen, but I don't fear those shorter than me, only chihuahuas. Oh! I have power. Careful! Carmen might be a chihuahua, you don't know. I am the strongest here. Actually, it's my thirst that's the strongest thing here. You think you're strong? My thirst is stronger. I have the most power. How dare you think I'm short? How tall are you, Carmen? Pop it in the chat if you've got nothing to hide.
Isn't the size of that cut-off section about the same
Are you
size as a
6'9"?
human
Ooh,
fist?
my gigabrain turns.
Ah, you're right. So this is the part Nagito was gripping, huh? And then the blood that was supposed to end up here
Don't say front tail.
ended up getting on Nagito's left hand.
Yes.
But why is it so important to know which part of the spear he was gripping?
You're not gonna say he gripped the tip of the cord, swung the spear around, and stabbed himself, right?
That is where the clue to solve this mystery resides. Right, Chiaki?
This is the point where I pretend to be a lone foot to join the shenanigans. I'm sorry, honey, but you're short. Oh! I mean... Oh! Does that mean I'm super short? I'm 5'5". 0.5 inches. The 0.5 is really important to me when I got measured. I am the size of a Kokichiyama. Oh! I don't know who that is. Is that from the third game? I think that's a guy from the third game.
I am sorry. Of course this mystery will not be
Yeah,
solved
I'm
that
5'5".
easily.
I'm shorter than you, Taz, so small mood. Are you 6'9" tall? Yeah, answer the question, Onyx. Are you 6'9" or what? Nagito was gripping the cord extending from the butt of the spear with his left hand, but from there, how would he stab himself in the stomach with the spear? It was over the girder, Mama! It was over the girder! The girder!
It seems we are stuck. Shall we have tea time?
I'm not stuck. If I was there... I am tall. Yes. I wish how tall I am. I doubt that. A lot of people do. How tall are you, Onyx? Are you really 6'9"? If so, Give me proof. I'll drop my Discord right now. Drop a picture of how tall you are. If you drop a picture of you touching the ceiling, I'll believe you.
How about we stick to the plan to think one step at a time instead of expecting the answers all at once?
I really am 6'9". Then I'm jealous of you because I'm 5'5". My penis is 6'9" though. So.
That's a long plan name.
One step at a time? What does that mean?
Oh.
Let's focus on the spear first. Namely, where it was and how it was positioned just before it impaled Nagito.
Above him, from the gutter on the ceiling where the blood is!
How it was positioned.
Nagito was facing up and the spear was stabbed through his stomach. So if it's just before that, it was above him. That's it. Could it be? The spear stabbed Nagito perpendicularly and he was holding the tip of the cord attachment. If I put those facts together along with what we found at the warehouse and think about it, I should be able to figure it out. Where the spear was and what state it was in before it stabbed Nagito. Is it a logic dive? Yeah, logic dive! I love these things! Catch me standing on a chair taking a picture of my hand touching the ceiling like a pro. That's a pro gamer move. Alright, here we go. Hold on. Hold on. Can someone put ! socials in the chat so that Onyx can get in the Discord? Wait, are you already in the Discord? Put it in general. Wait, I don't know. Hold on. I'm busy. Hold on. Let me do this and then I'll answer you. Thank you for putting socials in though. I love y'all and appreciate y'all so much. Question 1. Where was the spear just before it impaled Nagito? Above him. It was above Nagito. I should be. Hell yeah. Did I get it right? It was above Nagito. My brain is fat. It's huge. What the fuck is that? Oh. Okay. Okay. That's uncomfortable. That's unusual. That's suspicious. Okay. 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 Oh, that was close. Gang, gang, gang. Hell yeah. Question 2. Besides the spear, what else was above Nagito? A girder, mama. A ceiling girder. My brain. So big. So juicy. Full of nutrients. I'll shut up. Back in the center now. Let's go. Oh, with these things. These aren't that hard to avoid. This is quite fun. Okay. This is question number 3. Woo! Oh, so much fun. Question number 3. What item connects both the spear and the ceiling girder? The spear's cord. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Right every time, mama. My brain is just that big. Look at that. Put the picture in, I don't know, memes? I guess? Memes? Let me open up my Discord right now. General's fine. Oh, the Monokuma plushie is so cute. Comment, I just saw it. Put it in meme chat, because this is technically memeing. We're technically memeing. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I love logic dives, it's so much fun. It's all coming together! Just look me in Nagito. What? What did you say?
The spear impaled Nagito as he was laying face
I wish
up.
I had more of this.
It must have been perpendicular to him just before that.
Correct. Oh, but one tour photo in meme chat coming up. I'm excited.
If Nagito did that all by himself, did he have some sort of ESP?
No.
That'd be awesome, but he'd probably use the ceiling girder directly above him.
Didn't realize that was open. Close that shit right up. Get it, go away. Sorry about that. What was that?
Nagito probably slung the cord over the ceiling girder, and using that as a support.
No idea. It is done. Oh, ha ha ha! We gotta look. Behold, said tall boy. Load faster. Oh my god. You are huge. You are so tall. Is that Stonehenge behind you? You sent us a picture comparing you to Stonehenge because you're that tall? That's incredible! My mother is 5'5". That's how tall I would be compared to you! Bestie, I'm tit height to you! Have you ever considered cosplaying Lady Dimitrescu? I'll shut up. Yeah, wow! I'm so jealous. If I was 6'9", I'd cosplay Lady Dimitrescu. Wow.
He hoisted the spear directly above him.
Yep.
And if Nagito let go of the cord,
LMAO tit height. I'm just saying! Like, I'm like directly... Like, we'd be having a conversation except I'd be talking to your nipples. You're so tall. I don't think my neck goes back that far.
I noticed
come up to
a
just
slight
under her
red
boob.
streak on the ceiling girder. It probably got smeared there during the setup.
Jealous. Imagine being able to be a boob rest for Lady Dimitrescu. That's my dream. Anyway. My neck doesn't go back, but it's strong enough to support
the
them
blood
titties.
on the cord probably rubbed off on the ceiling girder as the spear was falling. So, how about it? Using this method, Nagito could have impaled himself with the spear.
Are you serious? He really committed suicide? Like that?
He probably chose that spear so he could commit suicide like that.
But why?
If someone else did this, there's no reason they'd go to all this trouble just to kill someone with a spear.
Being told does suck though. Prime example is I can't be the little spoon. That's defeatist. Not with that attitude, you can't. Bestie, doesn't matter how tall you are, I'd spoon you. Fine. Doesn't matter how tall you are. It's called jetpacking. Have you not heard of it? I'm joking, it's fine. No, but that's a real thing. If the person who is the little spoon is taller, the big spoon is the jetpack. How great is that? That's so great.
I agree. When I was investigating this case, I kept thinking over and over how strange it was. Why did the killer use the knife and the spear so differently?
So you're saying he needed to use that spear to pull off his trick?
Or, yeah, jetpacking. It's called jetpacking. It's a real thing. You can get spooned. You just have to have the right mindset.
Then, this is for real?
This may or may not be the first time I'm hearing of this. This is the first time you've heard of jetpacking?
Committed suicide?
It's great! Jetpacking is awesome. Did he really commit suicide?
Every single wound on his body. That was all him?
For real, he's
Not just that,
Ryuji.
he did all that while he was gripping the spear?
Wow. Oh.
That spear should not have stabbed Nagito until the very end.
The man's determined, man's was committed. I kind of sus. I just, like... The... I think a capture's been taken, but I'm not sure. Just... Look, the... the placement of the knife is like just if you edited this the placement is convenient. It's convenient is all I'm saying. I get it now. Nagito killed himself because he saw you like Gundam more than him. Oh my god, imagine! Oh, I'm so sorry, Nagito. But this visual is Tan's cursed right now. Oh my god. It's only someone who had Photoshop. I'm just saying. Look, if you like cover it up. Hold on. Watch this. I'm gonna get this out real fast. Come here, Beansus. If you just like crop this little bit and then you just pat just a little bit. What does that look like? Nothing bad's happening. He's just kinky, okay? What the fuck is that? It's Mr. Beansus. It's what I use as a censor. This is what I put up if I think something not safe for work is gonna happen, so Twitch doesn't cancel me. I'm just like, the return of Beansus! Except this time I'm using him for not safe for work. No, look at that! The way he sat and like the way, I'm just saying. Hi, cat. How are you? Look, could you look at something for me? Look at this. If I put Beansus there. Look, doesn't that look sussy? Yeah. If I cover up this bit, what does it look like? It's pretty right, it's sussy as hell. Hello. I'm making toast. I'd love some toast, but I'll make some when I'm done. Probably another half hour or so. Or maybe, or until trial break. Okay, whichever comes first. That, I love it. Thank you, it's my favorite thing. I was like, I need to find a good picture of Jesus, and that turned up and I was like, that's the one. That, my dear friend, looks like his art, my lord. I'm just saying! Crop it, make the handle like pink. Oh no, he's hot, Squidward, true! When this popped up, I was like, why do I find this attractive? I don't know.
Which means Nagito
I do have a
wounded
problem.
himself while he was gripping that spear, right?
My partner was like, it's because you have a problem, that's why you find it attractive.
Did he put the duct tape on his mouth too?
Yeah.
He probably covered his own mouth so we wouldn't hear him screaming in pain.
Was it pain though?
Did he need to go that far?
Some people will do a lot of things to get them nut, that's all I'm saying.
That's beyond crazy. Why would he do that to himself?
That's a good point, why?
He was probably trying to get us to make a mistake. By committing a suicide that looked like a murder, he was trying to steer us toward the wrong answer.
Too much, look at those sexy eyes that are looking at his legs. Like, I'm just saying, the way he was looking down, like his eyes were very like I don't know. So,
His goal was to get us all executed.
Do you really think so?
That's why he stabbed himself over and over again?
I don't think that.
That's messed up. That's seriously so messed up. Chaotic
legend. Nagito truly is chaotic evil. Or is he chaotic good? I really can't decide. Maybe chaotic evil.
That's our Nagito.
That is my Nagito. Jeez, now I'm starting to feel a little sympathetic towards him. That's stupid of me. I completely underestimated his capacity for malice. A mind-boggling malice threatens us even after he died. That's the form his malice took. I'd forgotten all about it until now. If he was here now, he'd probably be sneering at me.
However, there is one thing I still do not understand. He said he would reveal the traitor, right?
Yes.
Whatever became of that?
He was probably planning to kill the traitor along with the rest of us.
Kazuichi thinks that's messed up, but simping super hard for Sonia isn't. Right? Right? I'd argue he's actually lawful neutral because the commitment to his ideals. Oh! I mean, that makes sense. Chaotic. Yeah. I wish you could be chaotic lawful. You know?
So why did he not just do that in the first place? If he had no qualms with killing everyone, he did not have to cause a bomb scare to reveal the traitor.
That's true.
I bet the bomb scare was part of the strategy behind this trick. He made us split up and search for a bomb so none of us would have an alibi.
I'm sorry if you can see that shadow. I'm playing with my squishies. My balls, if you will. I'm just playing with them. My boyfriends. I'm playing with them.
He created a scenario where any of us could have killed him.
True.
He tried to make us doubt each other. And tried to hide the truth behind his suicide.
Did he cause a bomb scare for that reason alone?
Isn't chaotic lawful a thing?
He's a
I
fucking
don't
bastard
know.
who killed
I'm not
himself
that
for
well
his
versed
delusions
on
of
D&D to
grandeur.
know.
It's
I play
not
D&D
that
a lot.
unthinkable.
That doesn't mean I know all the rules.
You are right, I suppose.
Yeah, it appears we've come to a conclusion. That bastard Nagito committed suicide. It was all done by him so he'd be executed.
That should be okay, right? Right?
What? You're not satisfied
I
yet?
love Fuyuhiko's voice actor. Just some of the inflections he does, like with the stuttering and things. He puts a little bit of breath in there, and I just think it sounds so natural. Do you know what I mean? Just like squeeing about voice actors for a second. I just think that's really good acting. Wouldn't an example be a vigilante? That's true, although I suppose that would be lawful neutral, because he's committed to his ideals, but that doesn't specifically mean he's following the law. Or no, lawful evil? Lawful evil. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen Critical Role, but like Essek from Critical Role is lawful evil, technically. Because he's like following the law,
I
but...
agree that Nagito killed himself, but I feel like there's something that doesn't make sense. It's probably just my imagination.
Why? I mean, I sort of understand what she's talking about. I don't think it's a mistake to assume that Nagito committed suicide, but why do I feel so uneasy about it? Is it because we don't know who the traitor is, or...?
So what are you gonna do? Is it okay to proceed with the voting time?
What do you think, Akane?
Well, there's no doubt Nagito's death was a suicide. Oh well, I guess my gut is wrong sometimes.
You are right. It is not as though we can draw any other conclusion.
Then it's okay to end it here, huh? That means we're done with this last class trial and we can leave this island, right? It's okay to reach such a happy ending, right?
Obviously it's not, because they're hanging
Then
on
it's
it.
okay? It's okay to say, you've decided on the killer? Understood. Then voting time.
No, hold on a sec.
Yeah, and Hajime, get it, mama.
Hold on. Why?
His voice acting is so good. Let me look up his voice actor real quick. I've got to know. I got to know. Kazuichi is so stupid. True. True. Very true. I'm just gonna look up his voice actor real quick. I have to know who it is. You guys, you play. I'll listen. I forgot how to put it on auto. Oops.
Sorry, just a little more. I want you guys to wait just a
Isn't
little
that
more.
Bryce? Let me take a look. Fuyuhiko, voice actor. No, that's the, no, that's the Japanese voice actor. English. Derek Stephen Prince? I think? Hold on, let me put game. Just in case it's different. Derek Stephen Prince. American voice actor, Digimon series, Power Rangers. Wow, Digimon. Yeah. Who voices, yeah. Oh wait, oh, it's a different guy in the anime series, but in the video game, his name is Derek Stephen Price. Hold up, Power Rangers? Yeah! Hold on, let me look at his filmography. Who does Fuyuhiko share a voice actor with? Let's take a cheeky look right now. Send me to the wiki. Let me see. TV shows. No, I want to see his wiki. Hold on. Derek Stephen Prince. Oh wow. He was in the he voices Vexen in the Kingdom Hearts games. That's insane. What the hell? Hold on, filmography. Anime, Hack, Axel World. He's been in a lot. He's fairly old. Let me see. Beyblade, Bleach, Bloodlad. I love Bloodlad. Blue Exorcist. I love Blue Exorcist. Bo 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 Bo. Cowboy Bebop is Lin and Shin. empty! Greymon Asylum! Oh my god! Demon Slayer, he was the spider demon, elder brother. And Kakushi. Lots of Digimon. Doraemon, Duel Masters, Durarara as gangster and additional voices. Flint the Time Detective, Ghost in the Shell. Runaway worker in the episode Excavation, if that makes anything. He played Elgar. What? Yeah! Ground Defense, Gurren Lagann as Jamo Ichi. Gun Frontier, Hunter x Hunter. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure as Iggy. He was in Kill la Kill as Guts. Kite Liberator, Love Hina, Lucky Star, Lupin. Mahoromantic. Mobile Suit Gundam as Birgit Piejo. Mars Daybreak, Mon Cold Nights, Monster, Naruto Oh, he's Shino in Naruto! He's Shino in Naruto! Oh my god! Nightwalker, Overman King Gainer, Paradise Kiss, Pat Labor, plans Persona 4 as Naoki Konishi. That's pretty crazy. Samurai Champloo, Escry Edge, Shinzo, Stitch, Sword Art Online as Kibao, Tenjo Tenge, Trigun, Vampire Knight, wow, Class Representative, Hunter Association, President, additional voices, Vampire Princess Miyu, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters, Yukikaze. In animations, he was in Chaotic, Lilo and Stitch the series, NFL Rush Zone, Shorty McShorts, Zentrix, live action TV, Big Bad Beetleborgs, ZR, Profiler, Power Rangers Zero. Oh, he was in the live action Power Rangers. Power Rangers Turbo, In Space, Lost Galaxy, lots of Power Rangers. Film, Biozombie, Bleach, Blue Exorcist again, Digimon. Wow. Video games, here we go. Bleach, Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair, Fuyuhiko, true. Oh, he appears again in Danganronpa V3 as a character called Kokichi Oma. There you go. Let's see, what other games is he in? Kingdom Hearts as Vexen. Wow. That's insane. He was in the Kingdom Hearts games. Naruto, of course. He was in Persona 3 as Takaya. Persona 4 as Naoki. Shin Megami Tensei, Abbot Hugo, Kikuhara. Wow. He's been in a lot of stuff. Definitely a heavy hitter in the industry. Correct. He's crazy like Nagito. I love Kokichi. He's crazy like Nagito. Awesome. D&D round. Feel free to skip. Okay, so lawful doesn't necessarily mean the law, but following a set of ideals that are dictated by the character that they can be the law. So good / bad is dependent on what those laws are. Chaotic characters act outside accordance of laws or would diminish them in order to achieve something, i.e. saving a criminal's life. Cool. He played Elgar. I love crying shows. What? JoJo reference? Bruh. I love Kokichi. Definitely have a hair. Crazy like Naruto. Yeah! Fuyuhiko has really been in a lot of stuff. No wonder
I can't
he's
help but feel like
talented.
There's still something we overlooked.
Me too, mama.
Like who the traitor is?
But the issue here is who killed Nagito, right?
Yes.
Even if we identify the traitor, the conclusion won't change.
That's true, but...
The mystery isn't just about who the traitor is.
Huh?
No matter how you look at it, Nagito's death is a suicide.
But was it prompted by someone?
I'm a little worried, you know? I'm worried about starting the voting time while there's still a mystery.
Hey, what do you mean it's not about who the traitor is? What kind of mystery is left?
There's just one thing that doesn't make sense, and it relates to Nagito's death.
Why did he kill himself?
Plus, it's something even Nagito couldn't influence. He couldn't even tamper with the evidence for it.
Oh, something related to Nagito's death, and it's something that even he couldn't have messed with.
You're gonna keep going? Here, I thought we were finally finished.
It's funny seeing how Kokichi and Nagito look so much alike, yet have different objectives. I haven't played the third game, so I'm excited to find out what you mean. Something related to Nagito's death, a piece of evidence that even he couldn't mess with. It relates to his death, and it's something that even he couldn't fuck with. I'm not quite sure what they're talking about here. And I only have 3.5 minutes to figure it out. The burn rope, yeah, he did that. The file? Do you think it's the file? I mean, she did mention how it was strange, so yeah, let's try that. Oh! Crimson!
Is it about the Monokuma file?
Holy fuck, Crimson coming in clutch. Nice.
Yeah, that's it.
What was weird about it?
Huh? There was something suspicious in the Monokuma file?
What was it? Let's read through it and see if we can find it before it tells us. Let's see. The The victim is Nagito Komodo. I was referring to the other one. Whoops. Accidentally coming in clutch. The victim is Nagito Komodo. Alright, let's read through it and see what was different. So unintentional clutch. Nice one, Crimson. Nagito Komodo. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there is a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. The Monokuma file was created after he died. Oh, true, he couldn't fuck with it. Okay, so what's weird about that? The suspicious part of the Monokuma file that Chucky's worried about is... What is it? What's hidden in the Monokuma file? Could it be... Is it something that isn't clearly written in the Monokuma file this time? To physically can't mess with it. True. Sometimes even my genius astounds me. When you are smart. True. What is it? Are we Hangman's Gambit? Well, I don't know what we're Hangman Gambiting. 525? Is it cause of death? Let's try that. Uh-oh. I think it is cause of death. Let me just get rid of something. Or else they're gonna collide. There are so many right now. Ah! They're all colliding. Whoops, I got rid of that by accident. Ah! It's hard to keep track of all these. No! Oh shit. Oh well. I know I need these E's. Ah! The O, please. Oh! Put that over there. Ah, there's so many colliding and I don't know what's going on. Ah! No, stop colliding! There's so many H's. Hold on. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. To get rid of them. That's why they're colliding. Nope, give me that. I need the D's. You know what? Y'all just collide. It's fine. I need an A, please. I'll just keep that over there. Wait, no, that's not safe. A. Get rid of this so it doesn't. Where's another H? Okay, here we go. Oh. Right. Oh yeah, it didn't actually write down what the cause of death is. It was just listing the wounds. That's so many letters. That's the most letters it's ever been.
There's no specific cause of death.
I've also played the game before, so I kind of already know the answer. Thanks, Pazza. You're a bestie. Yep. Oh, no, but the true Chad part of you, Pazza, is that never once have you given me any hints, tips, or any spoilers. You are a Giga Chad, and I respect you. There's no specific cause of death, which means he's not dead! Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds in each of his thighs. He's not dead. Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. He's not dead. Man's not dead.
Isn't that weird? Until now, the files always specified the cause of death.
I'm so huge brain, I always got sussed at the start. True, do you remember that when we first started playing it and like you kept coming up with stuff and I was like, are you looking at a walkthrough? Are you really looking at a walkthrough right now? Where's the fun in giving people the answers? True. How have you felt about the playthrough so far? Like my reactions to things? Do you feel like I've reacted good? And have you enjoyed seeing me suffer when my favorite characters die? Nagito's alive in my heart. I think he's alive IRL. Like, I just like messing with you. Thanks, Pazza. You Giga Chad. Interesting. What do you mean? Do you think I'm big brain because I put stuff together well? Or do you think, like what? Like, I've enjoyed the suffering. Thanks, Pazza. Love you, appreciate you, you fucking sadist. Okay, hold on.
But the cause of death is obvious.
But have you been impressed by my big brain moments? Have you been impressed? Were you impressed? You gotta tell me, okay? Just tell me if you're impressed or not. Smiley. Thanks, Pazza. Okay. No, because it doesn't say he's dead.
The spear in Nagito's stomach.
sorry, I'm
It is
fucking with
obvious
I have a
just by
jellyfish
looking
over
at
here
it
that I fuck
that
with.
it was the cause of death.
Like, it's got
Maybe
Frumpkin
it's
on
not
it from
included if it's not
Overall.
important enough to write about.
And I like fucking with it when I'm stressed out. It's quite something, I'll say that. Cool. I do have a brain! Sometimes it makes crazy connections, and sometimes it's right, and sometimes it's wrong, but...
Well, Monokuma?
I plead the fifth!
Okay.
There he goes again! I'm so appalled that I have nothing to say.
So Pazza, what will it take me to convince you to cosplay Danganronpa with me?
Case.
Let me know. Even during don't say his name! Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth! I can't bear to hear his name.
The thing he purposely omitted from the Monokuma file was always the most important mystery in the case.
Are you saying that applies this time too?
Hold on a sec. Then, are you saying there's more to Nagito's death?
Oh my god.
Are you suggesting, again, that his death wasn't a suicide?
I'm saying it's not a death, bestie.
You guys were the ones who said it was a suicide in the first place.
I'm saying it's a staged suicide, you shark-looking Widow's Peak having-ass bitch.
No, I don't think it's a mistake to call Nagito's death a suicide, but it's not just
In
a
the last
suicide.
game, you will see and hear a very shocking thing. Oh yeah? Oh, I'm excited.
Come to think of
Shut
it,
up, idiots. True.
did Nagito really commit suicide just to get us all killed?
Are you sticking up for him?
I'd stick up for my man anytime.
That's not what I meant. I mean it in a bad sense.
Bad sense?
I just remembered that his malice always defied our expectations.
Uh-huh.
And that concerns me.
Uh-huh.
For example, would that
Listen.
malice just end here?
Huh?
What are you saying? He's
Did
the
Nagito's
homie.
malice drive him to risk his life for a truth we'd reach this easily?
True.
I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about, you know?
And I knew him better than everyone. He was my boy.
How interesting! You sure do believe in Nagito, huh?
Yes.
Because you believe in his malice, you continue to suspect his malice.
Malice is starting to not sound like a word. You've said it so many times in the past 2 hours.
I
Past two,
see.
like,
I
minutes.
guess that's what passes for friendship these days.
Oh, bestie, they were more than friends. Nagito told him he was in love with his hope, or whatever the fuck that means.
What friendship?
We were boyfriends, get it right!
What should we do, you guys? Should we proceed with the vote?
No!
I think we should keep going until everyone is satisfied, even if it's just to be safe.
Yep.
You are right. We only get one chance to vote after all.
Uh-huh.
Just to be safe, huh?
Uh-huh.
Guess I have no choice. If that's the case, I'll do my best to go along with it.
Mm-hmm.
This is friggin' annoying.
You're friggin' annoying.
But if you guys say you're doing it, there's no way I'm gonna back out.
Okay.
Hey, Monokuma, you heard us. The voting's gonna have to wait.
We've come this far. Let's work hard till the very end.
I'm like
If we work
rocking.
together,
So like, I'm like,
Everything should be all right.
It's
That's
staged.
what I believe.
That's why the cause of death isn't in there.
Aw.
Poison. The poison. The poison.
Splendid. You guys are so splendid right now.
Shut up.
That's right. If all your hopes are united, no despair can shake you.
Yeah, if all your hopes unite, no despair can shake you, huh? Now I think about it, Nagito said the same thing, did he? The absolute hope that can overcome any despair. He said he was yearning for that. Then this situation we're in might be the thing that Nagito wanted all along. Shut up, Monami. Tell her. No, never mind. I'm probably overthinking. Is he looking at... What's he looking at? It looks like... It does genuinely look like he's looking at, Nagito's picture. That's cool. Bastard. I hate that bear. Ooh, there's a whole nother half of the trial left, bitch! Oh my goodness! I feel like that's a good time to end it. I'm hungry and I need to piss. So, let's ruminate on that, okay? Let's just, like, take a minute, think about it. I think it's staged. I think the cause of death isn't in there because it was staged, and I think he's still alive. And that's my thoughts on it. So, hold on, let me save on camera so that I know that I saved. Sounds good, was a great stream. It's always great when you're here, Crimson. Don't say silly things, it's great because you were here. Sounds like a vibe. It does sound like a vibe. What day is it? Thursday? When am I streaming again? I'm looking to jimmy with my schedule because my weekends are freed up now. So I was thinking of maybe streaming tomorrow. I had fun. Excellent. Me and my 9 head. What? Me and your... Oh, your brain. Of course. Plus I have a money. True. Pretty sure it's 5 AM Friday. What? It's 10 PM Thursday. Where do you live, Onyx? I'm in the UK. I don't know about you, but I'm in the UK. So that really confused me. Western Australia. You know what? Somehow I feel like maybe our time zones are a little bit different. It's 11 PM. No, it's not. It's 10 PM. Stop fucking with me. These time zones, man. I'm gonna lose it. Like, listen to this. So I'm working with some people in France right now. And we had to sort out a meeting. And they were like, okay, 10 AM, is that good for you? And I was like, yeah, 10 AM is fine. It gets to 9:30 English time. And they were like, where are you? And I was like, what do you mean, where am I? It's 9:30. And they were like, no, we meant 10 AM Paris time. And I was like, what? Fuck. Working around time zones is the worst. I'm from Spain, it's 11 PM. Oh my god! Excellent! That's awesome! 9 PM, woo. Crimson, where are you from? I thought you were... Crimson, stop it. I thought you were in the UK. What are you doing? Crimson, stop that. I'm confused now. I'm from the UK, and in the UK it is 10 PM right now. So, that means next time I stream, I mean near it, 10 PM. There you go. This is why people should always attach time zones to anything when planning things. Exactly! They didn't attach the time zone when we were sorting out the meeting, so they were like, 10 AM. And I was like, cool, 10 AM. And they were like, no, you're late. And I was like, that's such a bad impression, no! Sorry, I only speak Spanish. Me too. Anyway, wait. Look, I looked at the clock oddly. You were really fucking with me, Crimson. Okay. Next time I stream, I'll get back to you on that. I'll put my solo. Does that mean I only speak Spanish? Solo hablo español. Do you like my accent? I mean, that's on them. IMO. Me too. Yeah, I agree. It was on them. So, I just hate being late to stuff. When they were like, "You're late," and I was like, my heart. Yes, thank you. I feel like my Spanish is amazing. Very good accent. Thank you. What is that? I can't read that. Puede ser puesto que pediste tu dinero. I'm Spanish. No, give me. I'm so sorry. I don't even know what that said, but I just read it out loud. So if it was something bad and Twitch bans me, it's your fault, Onyx. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I'll put my Discord in the chat, socials, and then I'll update you tomorrow when I stream. Usually I'd stream Sunday, but that's because I used to work weekends. But then I quit because I hate that job. I'm going back to commissioned art. I'm so excited. What was I about to say? No. Dinner. Hermana. And Kanto told me what Hermana means. I don't remember. I'm so sorry. Okay. Hi, Matt. I'll update you when I stream next. I'm thinking of streaming Friday or Saturday. I was thinking of maybe doing Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So then I stream 4 out of 7 days rather than 3 because I don't like that. So yeah, I'll get back to you on that. My Discord is in the thing. I'll put us on an ending soon screen. And it's been a long time since I raided someone, so I feel like I should raid someone. So stick around while I find someone to raid, okay? I'll chat in the chat while we're offline, okay? But the audacity, how dare she? There's a whole separate fucking timeline going on right here. What does it mean? Anyway, right, yeah. Ending soon screen. I'll be vibing in the chat while I find someone to raid. Are you streaming right now, Crimson? Because if so, I'll raid you. Let me go see who's... Bye! Mwah, 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 mwah. Vibe with me in the ending soon screen, okay? Mwah, 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 mwah. Bye, homies!